wrestling fans, and welcome to WrestlingGab. That's Dalethea. I'm Travis. It's Monday.
It's Monday.
It's time for Monday Night Raw.
Everybody
Haven't seen you for a few days.
Everybody got their red shirts on.
Hopefully everybody's doing okay.
Everybody have a good weekend.
Survived another wild weekend.
Another wild weekend? What kind of wild weekends are we having around here?
Whatever kind that are wild.
What are those kind? Ooh, look, recaps already. Yay.
Why wouldn't they? This is the go-home show for TLC.
Ooh, TLC.
Tables, ladders, and one chair.
That's it? Just one?
Yeah, they're only going to allow one chair this year.
They don't get any more than that?
Low budget cuts. 2 tables, 1 ladder, and a chair. Oh, they spent all their money on Tropicana Field.
Yeah.
And Thunderdome. And the renovation.
So they have no more money.
They're broke.
Right.
Dead broke. There's a rumor.
They're rumors. We've got the Fiend in the chat. Hey, Fiend. Also have Ayla out there. Hey, Ayla. We have Luke, who unfortunately feels sick and has a migraine. Bummer.
Migraine sickness.
Chris Lakane's in the chat. Ayla says she had a wild weekend. Did ya? Nice. Simo's in the chat. Hey, Simo. Joven is in the chat. Hey, Joven.
Hey.
And at one point, we had Aaron all up in this business. Bean says, hey, Travis, why were you in a dinosaur costume running in the snow?
Right?
Rub.
I like to jog like that. Keeps people from bugging me because they think I'm an actual T-Rex.
Totally. All that
or a
stuff.
Velociraptor, one of the two.
Velociraptor.
I actually wore that to Ayla's son's birthday party.
Scared the crap out of him, the poor kid.
Yeah, he's probably traumatized for the rest of his life. But
although that was one of his first words was dinosaur, so I mean, come on now, it's not that bad.
It's like my name.
It was like, no, it was not really. It was pretty boring and mediocre, but was it? Smells like Vince is high on Riddle now, it seems.
I've seen some of those rumors too.
That's funny.
Old Riddle.
Looks like Aaron, I'm dead serious. I'm not in a mood to F around with you. Stay the hell out. Exactly. If you can't be a normie.
Be normal.
Be normal.
You don't have to be perfectly. Nobody wants normal people around.
Well.
But semi-normal.
That's a lot. It was like T-Rex. The Fiend's like, Tyler posted it on Instagram, plus I need to get ready for the field trip. Sweet. Field trip?
Yeah, it's the Bray Wyatt Firefly Funhouse field trip.
Sweet.
They're bringing them all to Raw tonight.
Oh. To the new thing.
The dirt sheet.
I wonder if that's your dog eating it or if that's him eating the other dog's food.
Could be.
We have Janelle in the chat. Hey, Janelle.
Hey, Janelle.
Miz.
All right.
Mr. Money in the Bank.
We've got Miz. The Nightmare Before TLC.
That's a great tale. Who doesn't want to hear that?
TLC.
It's written by AJ Styles.
Was it? All right, Miz. TV starting out the show. No problem with that. He's telling us the time that his show's on.
Ooh.
Keith Lee.
Janelle
2-on-1 later on tonight.
Why is Keith Lee going back to the Performance Center when Nia Jax have injured people in the past, but they're not sending her back? Has nothing to do with injuring people. It has more along the lines of movement, I guess. And what was it?
I don't know. I mean, if you don't want to work on your craft, then you're never going to get better. So I don't blame him for going down and working on his craft. But for Vince to come out and publicly say it is kind of
dickish, I guess you could say.
There's nothing wrong with him. He just needs some work. And there's plenty of people that need work, but he sends those big guys down there probably just because he likes the big guys. So he's giving them extra attention.
Right? There's AJ.
There's AJ. A direct. Oh.
Ooh, ouch.
Put putting it back in the dark.
We have Tyler in the chat. Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Tyler.
Let's get it right. Styles is the nightmare before Christmas. See, it says written by AJ Styles.
The phenomenal book.
Pretty sure
Is
that
he
going
to come out too? Is he in the corner? Oh, he is there. The champion is there. I didn't think he would.
You gotta stick with the script. You gotta take my freedom. Janelle's like, and this is also the last Monday Night Raw of 2020.
Oh,
is it?
Is it? I don't know about that. Maybe the last live one. I have no idea if it is or not. What would they do with their Monday nights on USA without Raw? Highlights?
They'll have a 3 hour. They got highlights.
Uh-oh. He pulled out a sword out of the Christmas tree. Ducked it.
That's terrible.
Ducked it. Ducked it again. Oh!
Chivalry stuff.
Oh, he stuck him.
Oh, with a sword. That's violent.
If it wasn't in his clothes, it would work. But he's got it right.
It's stuck in his wrap.
I thought it was good. We're like children.
Right.
Miz is going to be a great parent. He can deal with AJ and freaking... What's his name?
Looks like there
Johnny.
are 2 more Mondays this year.
Johnny Drip Drip. What a great opening. Woo! Look at AJ. Mr. Money in the Bank. It's AJ.
Look at AJ's face. I don't think he's happy.
Nobody stays for the credits anymore.
Just making the ending a little better.
Uh-oh. Sheamus showing up, trying to ruin the party. Now, Sheamus is going one-on-one with AJ Styles later on tonight.
Ooh, is he? Vindicator's on the chat. Hey, Vin.
Hey, Vin.
Story time always puts me in a festive mood, but Morrison is rehashing this Braveheart joke from an early 2000s feud with McIntyre. That's okay.
Bring it back up. I watch Braveheart every once in a while. It's like a rerun.
Right? Chris Akane is like, this is how AEW matches are. We have Roberto Lozano in the chat. Hey, Roberto. Tyler says, did they just spoil TLC? Is The Miz actually going to cash in? Yeet.
That would be pretty funny if he did. I mean, why not? Make Miz champion going into the new year.
Mm-hmm. Vindicator says, I rarely agree with Brian Saxton. End it. Ha ha. He doesn't like it, I guess.
Look at the size difference. AJ's got a buddy on the outside, though.
We have one later.
He's as big as that tree.
Now. Oh, God, he threw a tree at him.
That wasn't obvious.
Poor tree.
Got him.
Got him.
Uh-oh, look at this. Oh, that could have been a color TV.
It's terrifying.
If I just say color TV, like they make black and white TVs in here. That's a color TV.
Charles was like, I'm old.
I actually had a black and white TV when I was a kid.
I did too. Actually won it.
You won it? Like, give them the shit. They're like, you just have that one.
I won a black and white TV. I was in pageants when I was a kid. And I won Miss Miss Hospitality, and so that was one of the prizes, was a low color TV, or black and white TV. And the next year I won it again, the same one, and I won a colored TV.
That's pretty funny. That's back when they had tubes in them.
Yeah. Simo says Miz will cash in when we least expect it, like last time he did. That's usually how it goes. Chris kind of says Sheamus versus AJ should be no DQ. Yeah, could possibly happen.
TLC match type. I don't know if they'll do that right before TLC, just because they don't want AJ to get beat up too bad.
Right. We have Michael Lareda in the chat.
But I agree.
Michael.
It should be that way.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But you don't want him to get an injury going into your pay-per-view and be like, crap.
Mm-hmm. No injuries. We have Michael Lareda in the chat.
Michael.
Vindicator says Jordan is a terrible bodyguard. Haha. He's swindling from AJ, and I love it.
He's just eye candy.
He's just eye candy. He's just out there to show.
He's Vince's
himself.
eye candy. He likes those big guys like that. He's working with Keith Lee and Otis at the Performance Center.
Right. He is, actually. He is one of the ones down
He's
there.
He's one of those guys, so why not? He's like, well, I'm not going to actually get involved in a match because I might hurt somebody. Pulling Nia.
Right. Tyler's like, what the hell did that tree do to you, Styles? It really, really wanted to make friends with Sheamus. And Sheamus should be careful because those trees are really dangerous, huh, Vindicator? Vindicator knows.
Danger's my middle name.
It was like, God, Travis, what year were you born? 1970 something? Gross.
Okay, first of all, colored television came out in like the freaking 70s or 60s or 50s or somewhere in there. I don't know.
Vindicator's like, congrats on your pageant victories. Delete them. I'm definitely not a stage performance orientated person. I'm too outspoken and short tempered. I was 5.
Okay.
Who's short tempered and outspoken when they're 5? I mean, most children are outspoken when they're 5, but I mean, short tempered? That's weird.
I heard a funny joke today. You want me to tell out?
Sure, tell me the joke.
Okay. This kid, he's in school. His name's Johnny. Mm-hmm. And so Johnny's teacher tells him, hey, if you can guess the answer to the question, you'll get the answer right? And then you won't have to come to school on Monday. It's Friday. So Friday, don't have to come to school on Monday if you get the question right. So first week, she's like, how many blades of grass are out in the field? Nobody knows. Obviously, she doesn't know. So everybody comes to school on Monday. The next week, she's like, how many gallons of water are in the ocean? Nobody knows, right? So everybody comes to school the next Monday. So Tommy or Johnny or whatever I said his name was, he goes home and he takes about 100 ping pong balls and he paints them all black. Puts them in a little bucket. Takes them to school, and right when she's like, okay, how many? He just throws the balls up, and she's like, all right, what comedian has the little black balls? He's like, Chris Tucker. I'll see you on Tuesday, bitch. All right.
So the match that was supposed to happen later is happening now.
That's happening right now. AJ Styles, Sheamus.
It is. It's happening.
Opening match on pay-per-view.
Vindicator's like, yeah, I know. He knows how dangerous those trees can be. Chris Akane's Jordan Kamala, and Ayla's like, well, you're old, so, you know. Fat Laces is in the chat. Hey, Fat Laces, how's it going?
Hello.
Smurf13's in the chat. Hey, Smurf13, saying, where is the actual stream to watch Raw? Anyone? Question mark? I don't know. On your TV? We're watching it on a TV.
We can't tell you any of the legal places to watch it. But I do know a place.
Anyways,
now.
we can't show it because it's against copyright.
But you can hang out with us. Subscribe.
But, yeah.
Introduce yourself
subscribe,
in the chat.
Give us a thumbs up. Hang
Listen
out.
to some jokes.
Say hi to some peeps. Joke with people.
Usually
Ayla's
pretty
like,
good
I'll be
people in
back
there.
in 15-20. You going for a run? Having some dinner?
In the shower.
Somebody at the door?
Is your cousin delivering pizza? What's
Mina
going on?
Mina McIntyre's in the chat saying, yes, that's me, mate Sheamus. Sweet.
All right, AJ Styles got the upper hand. This should be a main event style match, and it's opening the show out. So.
I know, right? Because it was supposed to happen later, but because of all the stuff that happened, they're having it now.
Well,
he even said, will we have a match later?
I feel like if you throw a Christmas tree at somebody, it's time to fight now, not later. You know what I mean? Like, somebody comes in your house, throws your Christmas tree at you, they'll be like, I'll be back in a half hour. We're going to fight. You get ready. It doesn't happen, right? You fight right then.
Right? Vin's like, LOL, if they said Chris Rock, the joke would be even funnier.
You can say that joke any way you want to say it.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Oh.
That's funny.
Ugh. Look at Sheamus just dropping that knee right on AJ's chin, neck, head area.
Simo says, had heard at WrestleMania Sheamus may be retiring. That's an interesting rumor.
I mean, I'd want to wrestle before I hit 40 if I was a wrestler. Especially if I was as good as those guys. Because they already made a bunch of money. But right. I don't see Sheamus leaving, but I guess he could. The one I see that would be leaving the soonest would be Randy.
Well, I'm sorry you don't like wrestling, Smurf. I understand you're trying to get a link for your dad. He's old and doesn't know how to use stuff, but we don't have anything.
I can't help you.
Seriously, I really have no idea. I didn't go around looking for illegal activities most of the time.
I used it yesterday for a football game.
Yep. Simo says he's had back problems, so that might be it.
Yet he has a lifting channel.
Yeah, right?
But I can see, I mean, obviously there's a little bit more problem, doing a squat isn't as bad as, falling off the top of a cage or something.
No. We have Ari in the chat. Ari says, almost, AJ's bodyguard. Because Tyler said Osmos looking like he wants to hurt Sheamus.
I want to hurt somebody.
Right?
At some point, he's going to turn on AJ, but I think he has to be a wrestler at that point.
Vindicator.
So this could go on for a while. It's just weird that he's with AJ.
Yeah, but AJ needs his little bodyguard people, doesn't he? He doesn't have his group anymore.
That's fine.
Vindicator's like, I hate wrestling too. Not really, just trying to fit here, be like one of you guys. I'm pretty sure most of the people in the chat actually like wrestling. I think the only one that might not is Ayla.
A lot of people don't like Raw. It's funny how many people have channels, and I look through their polls, and that like 70% of the people that watch their channels don't like Raw, but they'll watch every other one. They don't watch Raw.
Wow. How do you know what's going on? Just kidding.
I feel like Raw's the number one brand still, but I guess I'm wrong.
Well, no, it is considered their number one brand, but that doesn't mean it's the most popular.
Right. I mean, in all of wrestling. Period.
We have Nicola on commands in the chat. Hey, Nicola, saying, hello, good news. My tooth fell off. That's terrifying. Why'd your tooth fall off? Why'd your tooth fall off? Just like, you're just walking around and it just fell right off.
I'm losing my baby teeth
Or did you lose a tooth and you wanted to lose a tooth? How old are you?
13. You losing your last baby tooth. Can you get braces now? I'm making head away from braces. For braces.
Right. So she got all of her permy teeth. It took a long time because her permy teeth took forever to come in.
It did.
Simo says, do you guys watch What a Culture or Cultaholic?
I know what they are. Obviously she's not gonna. She's gonna say no. She didn't even know what they are. But yeah, I watch them. I know Luke watches them also. I don't watch them very often though. I'm not a huge fan of watching the news that's longer than 5 minutes. So when they do their little short ones, I'll watch those. Look at that. Almost. Sheamus looks a little upset. That's terrifying.
Are they going to get counted out? That's weird.
Oh, no, they can't count to 10.
We have Joe DeBest in the chat. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe. How you doing, boss?
Yo, he says.
Are you
hello
tonight?
Not doing some fun stuff tonight. Fat Lisa says, "LOL, just add the phenomenal wee one with AJ."
The wee nominal one?
The nominal one. Have him run. Just get his own wee nominal.
Wee nominal.
It is the best form of flattery, you know. If you guys don't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Joe says, "Hey, my people."
Yeah, it's awesome talking to him. He's a good dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't even know if I sent him a message back last night. He wants to do a prediction show on Thursday.
Oh.
And I was like, well, I have to talk to her, but I don't know if I sent it.
Let's see. Chris kind of says Styles with a V trigger kick. God bless you is in the chat. Hey, God bless you. Says, okay, hey there, every pony. Nicola says, yeah, because Vindicator was saying something about congrats on. Hope it's easier to chew all your foods. You would think it'd be harder to chew food without teeth.
Well, if you got like a cavity or something, it could hurt.
True. That's true.
But your tooth doesn't fall out when you have a cavity.
Nicola says, Vin, yeah, I did hurt. Someone says, you prefer ups and downs or WTF moments?
Probably WTFs on that one. Because, I mean, those guys are pretty good. I think it was Luke that was just complaining about last week how they've lost it. And they just report almost anything that comes out.
Right.
And then it ends up not being true.
Yeah, that happens a lot. That does happen.
Well, that's what he was talking about. Like,
yeah.
But they also do sideshows, right? Like the best 5 females or something, and then they
right.
The
ups and downs or
minutes.
WTF moments.
Right.
Right. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, Luke was saying that they've just kind of stopped doing research on their fact checking. They haven't been doing fact checking, and they're just blurting out everything instead of going and doing some fact checking on it and everything first before. What culture hasn't been doing as much fact checking as they normally do. He said he was a huge fan of them because they were very good about making sure they went back and did their research on the rumors and made sure it was true before they ever said it to anybody. But he says lately they haven't been, and so he's kind of disappointed with them in that sense.
Like, are they really bringing back the Lana Liv story? Because they're not even on the same channel, but I see it everywhere that they're planning on bringing the lesbian story back together.
Right.
To break up Lana and Asuka. Because I guess that's turning into a love story. Again.
We have Steve Urkel in the chat. Hey, Steve. And Nicola's like, oh, Joe DeBest says, I love it. Thanks for the shout out. The best YouTubers. You also, man. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Appreciate it a lot.
Yeah. You know what time it is for him right now? It's 10 hours.
I was going to say it's like almost Londonish time, like UK time, like a few more hours ahead of them.
Yeah. So it's basically 4 or 5
in the morning.
Or 4 something in the morning.
Yeah.
Whatever time it is. Because I should have looked when I looked at my watch. About 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Fat Lisa says, I am a fan of Russell Talk. Samoa, especially Adam Blampede?
Huh. I don't know them. The last time I watched Russell Talk, it was just the two. I can't even remember their names now. The little funny guy and then the other one.
Oh. Sheamus is funny. He's all giving elbows to AJ out there, and then he's like, my knee!
Look how big this dude is.
So I'm not sure if like his knee was hurt and then he was doing elbows, or while he was doing the elbows, he somehow got his knee hurt. I don't know what was happening.
This match is getting really physical, though. And obviously a physical match is going to favor Sheamus.
Tyler says, I predict we will get Lana putting Nia Jax through a table on accident.
That's happening tonight, by the way. They're wrestling tonight.
Oh, ouch. Nicola says, it's 3 a.m. here, and I'm still awake because I did fall off 10 minutes ago. Wow. Your tooth fell off? And Luke says, yeah, that was me. Yeah, I figured it was.
It's me.
Samo says, Fatley says, me too, especially his what ifs. Fatley says, but any wrestling chats are all fun, in my opinion. Nicola says, it's 3 a.m. here and I'm still awake because I did fall off. Oh, we already read that one. Tyler says, nah, I have my fiance to do that too. Ew.
Knock her
Luke
teeth
told
out?
him to bite me.
Oh. Can't do that one without teeth either.
Right. Vindicator says, Lana could never put Jax through a table, not with a forklift or large dosage of steroids.
Well... She's not going to actually physically pick her up.
Right. She's going to have to trip her.
Like how the Big Show used to get put through the tables when he would just fall off the end of the ring.
Yeah.
And the table would already be set up.
Jordan Williams is in the chat. Hey, Jordan, how's it going? Says, hi, folks. Samo says it's 1:23 a.m. now here where he's at. They're in the UK. Nicola says it's 3 a.m. here in a week because, oh, you already said that 5 times now. Okay. Luke says that Lana Liv rumor has been going around, but Liv on Sunday on her Twitter said she does not understand any way they try to support the odd story and will go straight to Vince if they try to.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like we were talking about on Friday, if they're going to do a story, like, just sit back and let it unfold and see what happens.
Right. I mean,
because half the stories are dumb until the end anyway.
Well, that and the fact that they just peter out anyways. Like, if there's no interest, it just peters out and you don't hear anything more about it. Like Otis and Mandy. Like, everybody was all upset about it. Oh, why are they doing that?
Well, the Riot Squad's the only true tag team in wrestling right now in the female division.
Yeah, so they split it, and then it was like,
split that one up? That wouldn't even make sense. They just put them together.
Would it be splitting them, or would it just be some weird contention that they would have? You know what I mean? Like, all of a sudden they would come closer together because poor Liv's having strife with some crazy blonde lady running around.
Oh, no, they would be lovers.
Oh, they would be back being lovers, I see. That's dumb.
It would be Asuka that would be upset for losing Lana.
Oh, her new mouthpiece.
I guess.
Not sure where that's going either. Anyways, I'm not sure what Sheamus was doing. He was out there going to do something,
look at him looking
Jordan
at his partner.
Kind of stopped him.
Look at the chops.
Poor AJ.
He's going to need
He looks like he has a cut or blood on his chest in that one area.
He's always got blood on him.
AJ?
Oh, no, Sheamus.
I'm talking about AJ.
Look at the clothesline off the top.
While he was getting clobbered.
1, 2, and he kicks out just in time.
Just in time.
So AJ's obviously got the upper hand, right?
Oh, Luke says, oh my God, she does not in any way want to participate in that story. Plus, she said she is uncomfortable portraying a certain lifestyle for entertainment when it could upset people. The typos. Yeah, I didn't even catch that whole, even in that sentence you gave me before. I'm sorry you have a migraine.
Oh, he's going for white noise. AJ worked his way out of it with those elbows.
Tried to decipher it.
All right, look at this roll up.
Deciphering skills are off
roll
tonight.
them around. Calf crusher.
Get him.
He's got it locked in.
Oh, he's got him.
Sheamus
on that knee that was bothering him.
Sheamus gonna tap out?
I don't know, but that was the knee that was bugging him. And he tried to get up there.
That left knee?
Mm-hmm. That's the knee when he was getting up there on the apron or on the top rope. He was like, oh.
Sheamus got to the ropes.
Kind of hurts.
AJ doesn't hold it. He had like 4 count to hold it. Why wouldn't you hold it the whole 4 count?
Samo says predictions on who will win the Rumble. I'm going with Big E.
Already? I'm not predicting the Royal Rumble until we get way closer. I can't even speculate.
I don't even know who's going to be in it.
Look at that white noise.
Another one, huh?
AJ Styles kicks out. The phenomenal kick out.
Looks like,
Is that what you call that?
The phenomenal kick out. Sure, it's phenomenal, and he's kicking out of it. Oh. Looks like, I thought I typed it right, but then heard you read it, and it made me cringe. I'm sorry. I tried my best to figure it out.
Guess you don't just reach your finger into a box of toothpicks.
Did you stab yourself?
Yeah. Like bamboo shoots.
I bet.
If I was a vampire, I'd be dead right now.
Probably, because your heart's totally in your fingertip. Weirdo.
Is that what you have to do, is drive it through the heart? I thought it was just had to stab them with it.
You have to stab it through their heart. You have to take the wooden stake and put it through their heart.
I wonder if there's ever been a vampire that was just riding along in his little carriage, like at full speed, and they hit a tree and it killed him.
He probably would just fly out of it.
Well, not if
look! Even with that bad knee.
White noise off the top. Oh, AJ sneaks out the bottom.
Oh, and got
him. Whips him from behind. Look at that. Quick roll up.
Fruit roll up.
He got him with a roll up.
Gotta love those fruit roll ups. That's happening right there. Fruit.
AJ Styles hasn't lost in forever. Is it his time to be champion? Obviously, he's going to be better at climbing a ladder than Drew.
Right? Fat Lisa's like, possibly the Fiend. Ooh. Oh, looks like we had another Aaron sighting.
What's possible to be the Fiend?
Possibly the Fiend.
What is?
Oh, predictions on who will win the Rumble. I'm going with Big E. And Fat Lisa's like, possibly the Fiend.
Oh. You know, I could see it, but at the same time, he might have a match or something.
And Hila's back. Hey, Hila!
There she is.
She's back after a run. Did you have a nice run? Did you get some food?
Cardio.
Did your Wi-Fi go out? I'm sorry.
My cousin's a pizza man. He stole from me.
Samosas keep the Fiend away from titles. We've seen
I
what happens
agree.
when he has a I know, it's so dumb. I don't want him to have titles. He's so much better as a character without them. Like, make people's lives miserable, do stuff, whatever.
Look at, they're playing tug of war with AJ's head.
Oh, careful.
Uh-oh.
There, he got it. Yeah, he's kind of awkward,
Look at
isn't
Sheamus. He's all tied up. He can't get down. We just watched this in that Liam Neeson movie. But his wife didn't fight like this.
No. Somebody needs to cut his jugular real quick. Bleed him out like it's like a dead deer.
Oh!
Oh, Jesus.
Move your arm, Sheamus.
Oh,
Oh, he's going to break that elbow.
Ow.
Oh, what
Ugh.
leg was that? Oh, yeah, I remember. Oh, one more.
Oh.
Right in the dick. What a dick.
Giving him dick shots. That's not nice at all. Like, you need to go.
Now he could bleed out. He's going to bruise. He's going to bruise quickly, hanging upside down like that. All the blood's going to go into the spot.
Mm-hmm.
You still want to be part of the problem?
Go to the back. Jeez. Vindicator's like, hey, hello, right on time. Vindicator's like, if she did run, I'm just glad none of the trees came after her. It's true. Fat Lisa's like, this is awkward. Sheamus is about to get beat down.
Sheamus is going to get beat again.
Oh, again.
Oh, right in the dick. That was in the hip. Could have broke his hip. This is an awkward chair shots.
Maybe the referee should help Sheamus sit up so he can get his leg out of the ropes.
Enjoy that, Sheamus.
What friend?
McIntyre.
Oh,
this
yeah.
next week. Right there, they're showing the match
Because
on the
he's going
screen.
to stab him with a sword. How is that wrestling? I don't get that.
You didn't know that kind of wrestling?
I didn't know it.
It's called hardcore.
Oh. But here's like Sheamus says, ironically, is in the Tree of Woe. Woe is Sheamus, the Celtic catastrophe. Samo says, I wish they'd bring back the European title.
Bray Wyatt's
Field trip to
field
the
trip
Thunderdome.
to the Thunderdome. Bringing everybody. How's Ramblin' Rabbit going to die this time?
Oh, is he going to get smashed by
You
a
know-
box?
Is that what it's going to be? What kind of box?
I don't know. A giant wood box with all kinds of locks on it.
Oh, Lord. He's having an Olympic swimmer team. The last thing you want is
and the one that he's having, teacher, is Ryan Lochte. Isn't he the one that got in trouble at the Olympics?
Right.
Like
for like faking a robbery.
He
or
like
something?
had his hair. Yeah, and he left the country afterwards or some shit. Oh my god, he dyed his hair blonde, and then the shit in the pool like made it all weird colored afterward. It was like green or something.
That happens
Because of the weird algae or gross stuff that was happening in their pools in that Summer Olympics. Blech. Then he hears like, so Ramblin' Rabbit is a zombie at this point, but Halloween has long been gone. Ramblin' Rabbit is murdered constantly, but he somehow gets resurrected. So
He's
I'm
like
not
a
sure
cat.
how that works. He's gone
With a
through
million
lots.
lives.
I was gonna say,
It's like Pet Cemetery. He just keeps burying him in a dirt plot on a burial ground.
Yep. Semo says, think they'll do Firefly Funhouse 2 for Bray versus Orton. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I think that they'll just do a straight up match.
Yeah.
And it'll be the Fiend, and the Fiend's gonna win that. My guess. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but it would be fun if it was cinematic like they did with John Cena. But that was John Cena's last match.
Right.
Maybe not ever, but for a while.
Right.
So,
yeah.
where Randy, as far as we know, is still active. But if they did it now, he could always appear at the Royal Rumble.
Right.
They could keep him off TV till the Rumble.
Right. True. That's true. They could.
And the Rumble looks like it's going to be, what, the 31st?
Is that when it is?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Someone says, think they'll do for... Oh, I already said that. It looks like, Dalethea, would you like to see the shenanigans that go on in Cyberpunk? Yeah. Someone says, Ramblin' Rabbit is Kenny McCormick. There you go, Someone. You got it.
Kenny. You killed Kenny.
You bastards! You killed Kenny! You killed Kenny, you bastards!
Why do we get all these Twin Falls commercials?
I don't know, because they're the only people that want to talk about everything. Oh, crap. they're a fucking car. That's the shenanigans. Is a car being thrown. Jesus. Who throws the car? Is the car like slingshot at something?
Little catapult or something.
It's like catapulted its people or something.
Have you seen those squirrel catapults?
Yes. You've showed me the ones that people make and they're like, ha 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 ha. And then they get on there because they're like, I'll keep you away from my...
This guy made one. And it was two thick rubber bands, you know, the like workout bands, like the red ones. Thick, good ones.
Right.
And he had a basket hooked to it, and he had it pulled as tight as you possibly could get it. And the squirrel gets on there and is chewing it, and then it sets it off, and it just flings it straight up in the air, right?
Aww.
Well, it's funny because the squirrel doesn't let go. So it goes all the way to full extension, and then back down, and the squirrel's still sitting there on the basket. Like, so it went...
Aww.
It's fine. It just hold on real tight.
Could you imagine? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's not probably fine. It probably has some kind of weird brain damage. That's terrible. Looks at players throw the car with cybernetic strength augmentation. Wow. Is that something you have to like play to get, or is that like...
Are you born with that, or do you have
or is it something that part of a character that you do, or is it something that you have to like play in order to get that part of your character? Or
New Day and Jeff Hardy coming up next, it sounds like. Oh, well, they got to take us back to last week though.
Oh yeah, because we don't know what happened. I wasn't here, so I have no idea that they had a match. So weird. Luna's in the chat. Hey, Luna says, I wish I had that Cyberpunk game. But a lot of people are complaining about the game crashing. Weird. Luke says Cyberpunk teaches you about shooting up in the air. The bullets have to come down somewhere.
Yeah, but they only come down at the speed of gravity. They don't go up the same speed they came back down. So it doesn't hurt if you were to get hit by a bullet that was shot straight up in the air.
Right. Luke says, yes, as you play, you get access to tons of different cybernetics. Makes a lot of sense. And Luna says, but a lot of people are complaining about the game crashing. So, that happened a lot with, WWE? Fortnite, too. Oh. As a downloaded game. And they have to do a lot of patches when it first comes out. And the reason why that happens is because of how many people are probably using the servers.
What's that?
So that can happen a lot.
Original, bro.
I found it next to the box of bro nuts. You guys want to try one?
Do we look like we eat donuts?
You serious? Oh my god, poor guy. I find this skit slightly offensive.
Oh!
Milk does go good with donuts. Wonder if he has a lactose intolerance problem.
Through his skin like that.
Yeah, that's terrible. What a bunch of jerks.
Bobby got it all over himself. That's almost as embarrassing.
Oh, he ruined his suit for
what? It's fine. It's organic. It's fine.
She's like, I'm running.
Going up Riddle.
Ooh,
Riddle. Brokest.
Focused?
He's no MVP.
Now Bobby's like, I need to fix my suit.
Yeah, Bobby needs to change his clothes. Hopefully he has another suit in the back.
Man, you better clean that because that shit will rot. It'll make your clothes stink.
I'm sure he gets them cleaned.
The chief hurt officer.
I like that suit, though, that Bobby's got on. That's the one I want. Right there.
A brown one? With blue stripes?
Perfect. Beautiful. Sarah, as far as we're concerned. All right, we got the Hurt Business. And that's why Bobby doesn't get to talk.
He got to talk. He got to say his one line that he gets to do. Good for him. Cedric Alexander didn't get to say anything.
He talked first.
He just said, are you here? No, he said, are you here to interview me? And she's like, no. No, I'm not. We have Fluttergoth in the chat. Hey, Fluttergoth says Sami Zayn is now our producer. Is he?
Oh, let's listen to this idea.
Riddle me this.
Broy. The butthurt business. That's happening now. Oh, 6-man tag team match.
Yeah, as you play, you get access to tons of different cybernetics. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured you probably would do. So your character, since we're kind of just waiting for another match to start, so your character, you take him and you grow that character, so you get to keep that character and get new stuff for it as time goes on in the game. Vindicator says, I predict only 10 people will be excited to see Pete Dunne in his feminine physique in a brawling style match in 48 hours. That's it. You know it, Vin.
The bruiserweight.
So it says, I'm waiting until next month until they fix the game. Oh. But they're fixing it as you go. Fluttergoth did that. And Luke says, my guy is a full sneaky stealth guy. I have invisibility, sound canceling text, and my eyes can see through any substance. Gauge distance, heart rates, and calculate bullet tracks. Huh. Yeah. Says yes, as you go, you get money to unlock and equip more stuff. Oh, that's pretty cool.
The future. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Indicator says the crew guy looks a little bit like Kyle O'Reilly. They might be cousins. Kyle should invade Raw to defend the defenseless. Right?
Never mind. It was Fish. Fish had surgery after that pay-per-view.
Oh, ouch. What happened to him?
Not sure. I just know he had surgery.
Fat Lisa says, that's a very impressive suit, right? And they threw milk all over it, disgusto. Vindicator's like, Travis, you have to develop those kind of muscles to rock a multi-striped suit like that.
Guns.
It was like, you guys hold still so well, I thought my phone froze. Sorry. We're supposed to be more animated. Like the whole time.
I usually talk with my hands.
Right?
I haven't got anything deep to talk about right now. Yeah. So what's this game called? Cyberpunk
2077 or something like that.
Oh, it's only 50 years away. We're going to have kinetic energy.
Yes. Vinegar says Fish is in the mafia now as an errand boy. That's not how that works. Somebody's gonna get fed to the fishes. Is that what you're saying?
Brocco.
Normally we do a lot of gesticulation when you talk. We're gesticulating.
I always talk with my hands.
That's what I do. I can't help it. Especially if I'm trying to make a point. Vinegar says, I can't wait until Travis finally gets to be philosophical honest tonight. No, don't worry. I'm sure it'll happen.
It just depends on what it's about.
Someone says, currently playing Yakuza 5 on the PS4 and Crisis 2 on the Xbox One. Nice.
Best Buy's going to have Xbox 5s or whatever they're called. 3s, 1s, whatever. The new ones.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, and they're going to have the PlayStations.
Sayla says, Travis used to be as ripped as those wrestlers. He used to let me do pull-ups on his arm. What's awesome is that you could actually do a pull-up. It's probably how you got such big arms. Or you got your manly arms.
Guns.
That dog's weird. Sounds like ours has calmed down.
Yeah.
Maybe he just needed to be run for a minute.
Becky and AJ.
How long ago was this?
Well, a while ago, since she's not pregnant. Becky Red Belt.
Becky Red Belt merch. Medicare's like, I'm guessing that was when Ayla was 5 years old.
No, she was in junior high.
No,
probably.
she said she was 12. More like 12.
Is that not junior high?
It's about junior high. It's about 6th grade, a little bit before you start junior high. It was like before I had babies, I could do 20 pull-ups. It was like 12 to 14. Yeah, junior high-ish time that you were doing pull-ups on Travis's arms. It's funny.
She would too. She'd be like, put your arm out. She'd grab it and do a pull-up.
She's so tiny though, so probably nothing. You could probably just swing your arm and she'd go flying off somewhere. Foutley says, flexing. Yeah, flexing.
Back in the day when I was ripped. I remember my mom's friend came over to my grandma's house for something. Claire.
Yeah.
And she was just like drooling over me. She's like, go put a shirt on. I was outside working, so I didn't have my shirt on. It's like, okay, old lady.
Yo, weirdo.
Tony, call your mom.
Right? I think your mom's too, Chris. Trixie's like, when I see the game name Yakuza, I keep thinking that the name is Yakuza. Oh.
Yakuza. I don't know what that is.
I don't either. But it's something.
Here comes the Hurt Business. We got a 4-on-4 tonight, although this is going to be a 3-on-3 match. But we got 4-on-4.
Well, yeah, because you have Riddle and MVP on the outside.
Nope, MVP. Yeah, MVP, because they're wrestling later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Riddle just came down with them. He's not actually out there.
Oh, he's out there.
No, he's out there, but he's not, like, in the ring with them.
Right.
He said you can have Matt, right? Jeff.
Bro-E.
Jeff, right? Jeff?
Yep.
Jeff.
That's in AEW.
Jeff, team up with you guys, and then I'll just come out there and be on the outside, is what he said.
They're going to start it out with Bobby. Referee's like, seriously, guys, you're in the wrong corner.
Like, you guys need to get over on that side. Come on. They're like, dude, we got up the stairs and we're getting over there. Because there's no stairs on this side.
All right,
They're
Bobby's going to end it now. Oh, I thought Bobby was just going to end it now. That close, he said.
Someone says, Yakuza 6 apparently has a side mission with Okada and other NJPW guys. Cool. cool.
Yeah.
We have Ravi in the chat. Hey,
Wrestling.
Ravi says, yo, is Lana going to go through a table tonight?
No, I don't think so. I would bet against it.
I'm betting against it, too.
I think Lana's going to go through the table.
You mean
Maybe
Nia?
Yeah. What'd I say?
Lana.
Oh, yeah. Nia.
Because he asked if Lana was going, and
like
you
a
said
Hurricane
no.
Rana type leg movement, maybe like last week when she launched her into the announcer's table. Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll see the replay of it 7 times before it happens.
Yeah. Ravi, I take it you're not a huge fan of Bobby Lashley?
What?
He's
Look at
calling
the
him
power.
Sloppy Trashly, so I'm just guessing.
Oh,
He's
wow.
not a fan.
Oh!
Cedric's like tagging in like, I know what I'm doing.
Alexander thinks he's running this. Bobby's
What's
not
gonna happen
happy.
here? This is kind
Well,
of a weird
he's going to
thing.
get beat up, is what's happening.
Well, yeah, but it's just kind of weird that all of a sudden he's like...
Maybe they don't want 4
"Look at
members.
me."
Vince likes 3-man groups.
What would they do with Cedric if they got rid of him?
Put him with Ricochet. Have Ricochet come down and help him. It's the ultimate way to make somebody a quick baby face, is have him get jumped by a bad team and then have somebody come down and save him. But, Alexander tonight pins what? Which one of them? Xavier Woods, probably.
Maybe.
And then does that big celebration again.
Mm-hmm. Hey, good.
Either that or he gets beat himself. But it does look like they're hinting at that breakout.
Robbie's like, yes, the channel has been changed. Oh. Well, he's not even out there anymore. I have Benjamin Shelton out there beating up Jeff Hardy. Sure you don't want to see that?
Shelton.
Shelton. We have Kato Jackson in the chat. Hey,
Kato.
Kato. Says, do you think the NWO could return 2.0?
Don't turn your back on the wolf pack. Or you might end up in a body bag. Who would lead it? Who do you have in this wolf pack group here? The NWO.
Yeah, who would lead
And
it?
what channel are you looking at? Is it Impact? Is it AEW?
Where are these people returning from? Or to? Or at?
Francesca
MVP.
making her appearance.
MVP is out there talking to Bobby. Giving him some whispers in his little ear.
Giving him some advice. Cedric Alexander's your weak link. Let's get rid of Cedric Alexander.
Stuff him under the stage. Nobody will find him. Robbie's like, I take it you guys like the Hurt Business?
I like the Hurt Business. I love Bobby.
I think Bobby Lashley's a great champion.
MVP is great as a...
It's an egg.
MVP is great as a mouthpiece.
Travis got distracted by the commercial of the
Emu.
the emu sitting on the volleyball. Vinegar says MVP is too slow to keep up with Riddle. Oh, why is that match happening? Because MVP is tired of Riddle and his stupid ideas.
He just keeps giving these ideas
It's so
that, if you ask me, are brilliant. But MVP doesn't know. He wouldn't know a good idea if it slapped him in the face. Bro nuts. That's just not a national chain.
Simo says, if you want an NWO return, look up Element Games channel. Who is that? It was like,
Google it.
who liked the Hurt Business? Not me. What even is the Hurt Business? It's a bunch of big guys that are all a group and they hurt everybody. They're like really mean to everybody.
Yeah, they're the shit. They bring hurt. And they mean business, I guess.
Robbie says, hello, you guys crack me up. That's what we're here for. Vindicator says, the business of hurting people, it's actually very profitable these days. Illa's like, ew. Are you sure, Illa? They're just big, sweaty men.
How do you solve your stress? He's like, I find the source of the stress and I break its knees. How much does something like that cost?
Right?
Have you seen that show?
Maybe.
It's Allie, whatever. She was on
Sheedy?
Cheers.
No. Oh, Christy Alley?
Christy Alley.
Okay.
And it's the guy that plays Dan Felding on Night Court. I don't know what his name is.
Oh, yeah.
And they're married, and they have like some people living at their house. It's called like house guests or something. But they almost like move in, and they're kind of ruining their lives.
That's right.
So she's talking to this bouncer. He's like, I find the source of its stress, and then I break its knees. And she's like, what's just something there? She's laughing there.
She's done. She's like, I can't help it anymore.
Like one of their aunts or cousins or something's in like traction upstairs on their bed because they broke their leg or something.
The heck is the name of that movie? Somebody out there knows that movie. Who is it? Who knows it? Vindicator's like, only in non-lethal ways though, and Ayla's like, make it lethal, right? Totally. They need to like poke people's eyes out and stuff. Jordan's like, it's not the hurt business, it's the hurt bidness. Oh, bidness. Not business, bidness. Ravi says factions are wasted these days.
Yes.
They don't do them right. They used to do them really well, but it does come a lot down to the fact that Vince isn't a huge fan. But you notice that the factions work well in NXT with Triple H kind of doing stuff.
Yes, they're fine there because they keep them together.
Yeah. John Dwyer's in the chat. Hey, John, says Travis Dalethea, how are you guys on this
Doing
Monday
fantastic.
night? I'm watching Raw. We are watching Raw. Also, how are you?
Benjamin just drives Kofi into the corner. Yeah, and they work fine in AEW except for the Dark Order is getting a little out of control.
The Dark Order has got too many people in their group. It's dumb. Kato says, will you guys please do Impact?
Oh, killing me, Smalls.
We did
Kenny
Impact
Omega
last
did show
week.
up on their pay-per-view this weekend. Looks like he's putting the old band back together. Might have the Bullet Club back together.
Oh, jeez. That's stupid.
Anderson and Gallows and Omega.
Vindicator says Ayla
Oh,
knows all the
shit!
movies.
Did you see that? Bobby Lashley just picked Kofi up and just dropped him. Like, literally, just went... It just tossed him out of the ring.
Wow. That's nice of him.
It would not have been a disqualification. It's a tag team match, and he's part of the tag teams.
Right.
I don't understand this. If you're
How
in a
it
tag
could
team
be.
match and the guy that's not in the ring can still interfere, watch him pick Kofi up, throw his ass out. Watch this.
He didn't even land on his feet. He's not very cat-like
That's what
tonight.
I mean. He just threw his ass out the ring.
Ayla's like, I wasn't listening. Describe it again. I do know most movies.
Christy Alley is a lady, and she's married to the guy that used to play Dan Felding on Night Court. I think that's him.
And they're like newlyweds or just bought a house or something.
And anyways, and they have a whole bunch of house guests staying at their house for some reason, but they're all like moving in. And then she's interviewing a guy, and he's like a biker, and she's like, how do you relieve your stress? And he's like, I find the source of its stress, and then I break its knees. And she's like, how much does something like that cost? She's like a reporter.
Robbie says Impact cannot be as bad as Raw. Wanna bet?
It's different. I can tell you right now, the women aren't even close to as pretty. If you're into the women stuff, the women, I feel like they picked them up at a really low budget, like side skirt town of a major city bar, like a biker bar. Like the women, they're like, ugh. Like, where'd you find these women?
Robbie's like, and Raw's bad 90% of the time. Luke's like, if you don't like Raw, then stop watching. Exactly.
I don't mind.
I have to watch it.
I don't mind Raw.
I don't have
It's just really long, and so it's a marathon. You gotta just.
If they did matches
it.
The whole time, it wouldn't be. It'd be like, oh wow, this
It would
is
be
going by so
fantastic.
fast.
It'd be like a pay-per-view.
But their stories are just so silly.
What I don't understand is how they don't make it that way. It'd be so simple to just make it pay-per-view-ish every Monday. Mm-hmm. You could have an amazing show every single week.
Totally.
And with the talent they have.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, really, they could do so much. Ayla's like, no, I don't think I know that movie. Sounds funny, though.
Oh, it's hilarious.
And Ayla's like, Luke, don't tell me what to do. Guy Dawson's in the chat. Hey, guys, saying, are you guys doing TLC WWE predictions?
Yes.
Yes, we're going to do them. Also, can you do Slammy Awards predictions?
I would have to look up
award predictions.
Sounds fun though. I would have to figure out all the categories. I know they posted some of them.
Oh, yeah, they did post the categories.
All of them, though?
And the ones, yeah, they had even the ones that you can't vote on. That link that you gave me, they had all of them on there that I saw. They were beating the crap out of Kofi in the corner there. Old Bobby Lashley's like, I'll get you, little worm. I don't think Bobby Lashley likes Kofi Kingston. A lot not liking.
Well, I mean,
that's a lot of not liking.
Kofi and Jeff are the best two on that team. They're both world champions.
And then
Bobby's the only good one on his team, that world champion style.
Right. Ravi says all wrestling is bad these days. No, not all of it. Fat Lisa's like paint drying was better than Impact last week. Thank you. I agree.
It was fine.
Fat Lisa's like the lights are on and you gotta bring one of them home. Back to your bar thing. Right. Looks like that it's not so bad. If it's so bad, don't watch. Don't watch just so you can bitch about stuff. But Luke, that's why we watch, so we can complain. Duh. I mean, come on. And offended. Vindicator's like, it's funny to me that Slammy awards are still a thing. They weren't. They brought them back.
Yeah, they've been gone for 5 years.
They've been gone for a while, and they decided to bring them back this year. Chris Akane says, how do you become king?
Some watery tart throws a sword at you.
That's right.
It's science.
Science. Robbie's like, look, chill, man. It's all banter, bud. It was like, I love watching paint dry. Samo says, if they are planning a show invasion between AEW and Impact, they need to build this up. Yeah, but they only have their champ. Why are they sending a champion over there, though? That makes no sense. That doesn't build anything up.
What are you talking about?
Samo says if they are planning a show of invasion between AEW and Impact, they need to build this up.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be an invasion unless he really does buy the company, but I don't know if that's happening. And maybe he already did, and maybe I should do some research and see who owns it. But
because Ayla loves watching paint dry. Fat Lisa's like, it gives me goosebumps for real. Right? Vindicator's like, how many paint dry sequels are there, Ayla? It's like, me too, chills. Looks like MVP was a multi-US champion, though. True.
Yeah, but MVP's not in the match. If MVP would have been in the match, then I would say that Bobby has some true good guys in there with him. But in reality, Alexander's never done anything. Benjamin's been in the league forever, and he hasn't done much.
True.
Tag team champion.
Yeah, I'm just glad that Bobby Lashley is a champion. Like, Travis and I have been talking about that for a while since I started watching it, I remember. I'm like, why isn't he a champion? It seems to be really good. And he never was. It's so weird. Anyways, looks like Ayla's like at least 13. Looks like, well, that's stupid. Vindicator's like, that's 12 too many. We have Kevin Gosh on the chat. Hey, Kevin. Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar for WrestleMania, huh? Oh, Cedric, he's going to try to get Jeff.
It's called Madhouse.
Ooh, he got out. Oh, yeah. I've seen that a few times. Madhouse. There you go. That's the movie you need to go see. Everybody needs to watch Madhouse.
We'll do a watch along. Just kidding. You'd be like, why are we watching 90s movies? And when I say 90s movies, it was made in 1990. Oh, ooh, Jeff!
He got out of it?
Right into the back of his neck, Bobby hit him. Or no, that was
Shelton.
Shelton.
Shelton was in the wrong place at the wrong
Flatliner.
time.
Kofi, missile drop kick.
Oh, got all Bobby out of there. He's like, who's active? I don't know what's going on.
Kofi back out.
Oh, Lord.
Right onto Shelton. Oh, Woods. You ain't got enough, Woods. Oh, slams his back right into the barricade.
Oh, Bobby's
then
like, here's a clothesline for you little bastards.
Jeff Hardy with the baseball slide.
Ooh.
I think Alexander's in there with Hardy.
Yeah.
2. I was going to say no way. He's getting a roll up on Hardy.
Fruit roll up. Another one.
He's getting him.
He's wearing him down,
Jeff's a little too good. Jeff's like, you're not going to fix me or whatever, pin me with a freaking roll up, dude. There's Bobby with the tag.
Jeff tried to like
Twist
grab him by the back of his, like.
Look at this.
Like
He's got him in it. No, Jeff's stopping him.
Oh, whatever. So silly. All of a sudden, everybody can not get it.
Oh, he hurt himself.
Oh, sad.
Jeff going up. Oh, Alexander. Oh, shit. Jeff's done.
Oh, he got him in.
The Hurt Lock's locked in right into the middle of the ring. Jeff's tapping before he loses consciousness.
Ravi says, when
Bobby
is
did let him go.
Andrade and Charlotte back? I don't know when that's happening.
I don't know what their story's going to be, so we'll just have to wait
There
and
goes
see.
Cedric. Look at me. I'm so good. He didn't do anything.
Like, seriously, get over here.
We're going to be tag team champions.
He's so excited. It looks like MVP has control over him, though. He's like, you get over here.
He's like, you're being a wackadoodle. Stop being a weirdo.
They got that young man in there.
Right.
Acting like he's never done it before. The rest of them are like, dude, this is what we do.
Chris O'Connor's like, we all love to watch Anna Jay. Smo says Don Callis seems to be the connection between both shows, so he's the catalyst that sparks the war. Maybe?
Took him 29 years to write this story.
29. That's how long. Vindicator's like, what's the best part of it? The painting or the drying?
The drying.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Cedric was a multi-time 205 champion. Does that count? No.
No. Him and Rick Swann is the champion over on Impact. Or he was. I don't know if he still is champion over the weekend.
Right. Vindicator says, nah, I can't stand Anna Jay. I love Carmella more. Huh. Just kidding, Gross. Yeah, it's like, I think it's knowing you need a second coat.
Yeah, when you look at your paint job and it's got streaks in it, and you're like, oh.
Son of a...
I guess I didn't know how to paint.
I guess I watched some paint dry just to see if I needed to paint some more. Ravi says, you guys should replace Byron Saxon on commentary. He's so bad. Who knows why they have Byron there? He's
Tom
pretty,
Phillips,
I guess.
Byron Saxton.
No. Just no. No.
Look at her face.
Just no.
Poor Lana. She's like,
don't hurt me. Vindicator's like, one coat is enough for the pros to get the job done. Actually, it's not.
if you spray it on, you can.
Yeah.
Do it in one.
Right, that's true. It looks like, are we talking walls or canvas? It's not the same. Vindicator's like, walls. And Ila's like,
When you're painting canvases, do you do two coats?
What?
If you're painting canvases, you don't do two coats.
No, but you literally, like, paint over all of it, like, again. Like, you have, like, backgrounds, and then you paint over the background with other colors and stuff like that. Let's see. Ravi says, Andrade Charlotte, she's such a robot. Android Charlotte, she's such a robot. Oh. I thought you were tagging when it's Andrade and Charlotte coming back.
I do feel like she got a lot better, a little bit more fluid in her movements, but you're right, she is very...
When she first was out there, she had gotten a little bit better after that second time she came back from that surgery. She seemed to be a little more loosey-goosey about stuff.
That's happening now. Lana
Go Lana, you can do it. Vindicator's like, I noticed Hardy has lost a lot of matches lately. Might be time for retirement.
He signed like a 5-year or 3-year deal, just barely.
He did, and then he got in trouble. Like, he's still working on getting... He's still working on his contract, basically, that he signed before he was, like, gone.
Yeah, but then he signed the new one, so I'm sure that one takes over.
Samo says Jeff isn't young anymore, but all he can do now is help put people over.
Yeah, and that's tough for those older guys. I don't understand why they'd want to stick around unless they're getting paid a lot. But I feel like if they're going to do that, they need to give them a really good run at a title if they're going to just have them put people over. Mm-hmm. Because that's horrible.
Robbie says, Jeff Hardy is done. He's too busy drinking and doing drugs to care about winning matches. He's done with that. He doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah, he's quit until he's off probation. Seriously. Not how people are on that stuff with those substances. Like, I've been clean for 3 years. It's like, yeah, you're on probation. The second they're off probation, they're back. Not always, but...
It's like, depends on what you're doing. You mean, like, what you're painting? Like, if you're painting a canvas? Is that what you're talking about? Robbie says Charlotte is the female Roman. I guess. Vindicator says, yeah, I know my home improvement stuff, Dalethea. Well, good for you. Just be careful of those trees. But in wrestling news, I guess pink is Lana's officially war color. She's been wearing pink for a while.
And she looks good, so.
Should have worn some red the other week. Chris O'Connor says, will Lana get a wedgie or go through a table?
Over, under on that one. Probably go wedgie first, but she's probably fixed that problem. Maybe thicker tights.
Maybe? She's wearing her weird, whatchamacallit tights. So I don't know.
Fishnet. But she might have tights under those, too.
Vindicator's going with neither. She runs away like a scolded dog. Jeez, Ben.
It's JR talk. Like a scalded dog.
Robbie's like, LOL, does not show in Jeff's matches, does it? LOL. The fact that he's not drinking and doing drugs anymore? Well, you know that stuff's got to take its toll on your body.
Oh, he's probably so boring now.
Yeah, he's so boring.
All his friends aren't going to be friends with him anymore.
Probably. Bastard. It was like, if you need 2 coats on a canvas, depends on what you're doing. I usually don't use 2 unless I'm doing black. Yeah. When I went to those things and did those things, there's some places, like some stuff you had to do, like your background was black, but most of the time you didn't have to go over it twice, but they were like, just put it on really thick. And then they would have you like wet the canvas first and then put like paint on it if you're trying to get it like very coated on there. So I don't know.
Woo!
Yeah, I could see where the gold would take like 4 coats to get it on there.
Like Lord of the Ring gold?
Yeah. I have that painting at the house somewhere. When I left work, I packed it away, and now I'm like, where did I put that? when Farmers closed.
Of the Lord of the Ring?
No, of the painting that Ayla made for me.
Oh.
Robbie says, what's the rumor that Sasha Banks is having new theme music as Snoop is being a guest on AEW?
Uh-oh.
Why would that...
What is it?
Ravi says, what's the rumor that Sasha Banks is having new theme music as Snoop is being a guest on AEW? I don't think that's really going to make a difference.
Well, I know they're upset that Snoop is on AEW, but I don't know if they're going to really change her music because of it. I know they were pretty upset about it, but...
Why? Because he goes on WWE? Why? He can only be on one?
That's what Vince prefers, yes.
Yeah, well, he's Snoop Dogg. I'm pretty sure he don't give a flying fuck. And the fact that he was probably asked by Cody, who they did a show together.
A reality show.
Reality whatever show, talent show thing together. So it's kind of like, I mean, by the way, which starts in January.
The 7th. Here she comes. Let's see if Lana can keep that smile on her face.
Show.
Is the big show going to be on it?
I don't think so. Smo says, what booze does everyone plan on having over Christmas? Travis is having none.
Eggnog
drink vodka.
And vodka.
It's made out of potatoes. You just gotta get potato vodka and you'll be fine. Probably nothing. I don't know. I don't know what's a good drink to have over Christmas.
Wine.
Wine, hot cocoa with peppermint schnapps in it.
Lana's got her boobs like taped down.
She does have them pretty squished. Either that or her outfit's just a little weird.
All right, they're locking up. The test is strength Nia 1, and imagine that.
I'm so scared. It's okay, do it.
Maybe Lana gets disqualified. Or not Lana, but the other one. Nia.
Ayla's like, 0 booze. And Fat Lisa's like, yeah, I quit drinking, but I did like a good eggnog. You could probably still have eggnog. You just can't put booze in your eggnog. No rum for you. No rum in your eggnog. You can still drink eggnog.
Okay, Lana is getting embarrassed here.
Of course she is.
Asuka come out
Asuka is like, you can do it. You can do it.
Lana getting gorilla pressed.
You know what else is
Look
relentless?
at this.
Mosquitoes.
Oh! Lana! Hurricane Rana! That's basically going to be her only offensive move.
Mm-hmm.
There's that kick. There is no chance. Why would you go to the top rope? There is nothing worse for you than going to the top rope.
With them anyways.
Well, what's Lana's move? What's she going to do? An elbow drop? No. Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord.
Lana, she's going to roll her up. Powerbomb her off the top.
Oh, you can do it. Come on, girl. A little bit straight.
Break those hands.
Punch her. There you go. Kick her in the leg.
Go up top. Bam.
There you go. Lay on her.
2, 3. Lana pins Nia Jax.
Nia couldn't get out of it. What?
I knew that was happening. I just didn't know how it was happening.
Oh,
look at that. Baszler attacks.
Baszler's attacking poor Asuka in the back.
For just celebrating.
For having a good time.
Now Lana could go through that table.
Oh, she's getting beat up now, of course.
But will Asuka come down and save her?
If she can get whatchamacallit. What do you call it? Get better fast.
Right,
from her attack.
Recover
from her brutal attack by the bully. Get in there and pull up your pants.
Baszler's like, I have to pull my pants up. Hold on. She's like, I got a window to my legs. You want to see it? Oh, big leg drop. Oh, there's the wedgie, it looks like.
Oh, nice.
That's not too bad. Oh, broke that arm. Lana might not be able to compete.
Ever again. Robbie's like, Lana needs to train more. Fat Lisa's like, I'm shocked.
Look at that.
Lana needs some new moves.
Did you see the flexibility? She just pushed her forward and grabbed her legs and they swung back.
Nick's like, no, Lana robbed me of my gorilla press moment tonight. Simply unforgivable. But she's still cute. She's still cute though, so I can get over it. Congrats to the shady victory.
Oh, she's gonna try to break that knee.
Aww. Oh. Why? What?
She's gonna try to snap it. Stomp on it. She's gonna rip that knee. There it is. Leg drop onto the knee.
Chris says Shayna's new ring gear looks cool.
There's
some Asuka. She finally recovered enough to come out there.
There's the double knee.
And a butt to Shayna's face.
That ass to the face. The damage has been done.
She's never recovering from that. It's done.
Will she be better in just 6 short days?
I don't know. Robbie's like, Lana will be okay. She will be on TikTok in the next hour. Doing her dance. Vindicator's like, this is tough to watch, but this is building Lana's character. Yeah, it's very character building times.
She still got the W. She won the battle, but not the war.
She just hurriedly got her. I think it was because Nia couldn't see what the ref was doing.
Right? She was blinded by the darkness.
Mm-hmm. True.
Okay, seriously, we just watched it.
No, you have to see it all again. What really happened? You might have missed something.
Like, I get a replay, but a whole...
The whole match. Look, we got to watch the whole bullying all over again. It's amazing.
I guess if you just tuned in, you might want to see what's happening. I'll let this one go, but...
Like, oh my gosh, I wasn't here for 2 seconds. What happened? Oh, that's what happened.
Nia and Shayna, just a force to be reckoned with. That's why they're the tag team champions.
Yeah, that's why. Robbie's like, Nia Jax walks funny. Does she? Because she's walking backwards. It's usually true.
It's like the moonwalk.
Yeah. We've got Walter in the chat. Hey, Walter.
Hey, Walter. Thanks for joining
Walter
us.
says, hey, guys. Bye. See you Wednesday for AEW. Been busy. No problem, Walter. Hopefully you had a good weekend. We will see you on Wednesday. Have a good night.
AEW.
AEW. Push it.
I'm Groot. I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that one either.
It's funny.
That was the one I haven't seen either. No seeing stuffs.
You must be so embarrassed.
Totally. Gonna have to watch it now.
You're sexually attracted. No. To her. No.
Robbie's like, LOL, Walter probs got bored with Raw. Nah, Walter's usually busy on Mondays, so we don't usually get to see him.
And he goes to bed at 9.
But we'll probably see him on Wednesday and Friday.
He's responsible. He goes to bed at a reasonable time.
I wish I could be as responsible as that. Sometimes I am. Last night I wasn't. I told myself, oh, I'm really tired. Should I go to bed?
Like, you called.
I'm going to watch one more of these.
I did not hear it ring.
And you answered anyway?
I answered it somehow. And you're all talking to me, and I'm like, why is there somebody talking to me on the phone? So I don't even know if I made coherent sounds.
So I said hello, and you said hello. And then you didn't say anything, and I'm like, were you sleeping? And then you didn't say anything. I'm like, hello? You're like, hi. And I'm like, hi. I was like, were you sleeping? Yeah. Okay. You want to go back to sleep? Okay. Good night.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I was like, yeah, good night. It's like, we all should be more like Walter, right? I need to be more like Walter. Very consistent. Walter's very consistent. Robbie's like, you guys seem like 24-hour party people.
Back in the day. I have a hard time staying up past 11 now. And I never thought I would. I would always thought I would be the person that would go to sleep around midnight the rest of my life.
Right.
I remember being in college and stuff and saying that. Be like, because people would call me like, sorry it's so late. It would be like 11. I'd be like, what are you talking about? It's 11 o'clock.
I mean, you still would be like that. You wouldn't be like, if somebody called you. And
oh, no, I would answer that. I'd be
You
fine.
wouldn't be like, oh, it's late. Why are you calling? You'd be like, no, it's cool. What's up?
Somebody better be dead.
If you were coherent. Somebody better be dead, and it might be you. Indicator's like, USA Network is now on Marvel payroll, just like Netflix was and Disney Plus these days. LOL. It's just movies. They just like to play movies, man. Jeez, man. It was like, yeah, they party hard all day, every day.
Rock and roll all night. And part of every day.
Right? And part of every day.
It's party every day. I can't party every day. Maybe from like 1 to 3.
Ben's like, who's Walter? Ayla's like, Ben, shut up. Who's Walter? Ben's like, okay. Ben's like, who's Ayla? Ayla's like, nobody. Robbie says, it's tough when you get older. It is. Especially when you're like... So the problem with getting older is like, you're like, man, I wish I could sleep in like I used to. Remember when you used to be able to sleep until like 11 o'clock in the morning? Whoa. And it wasn't a big deal? And it's like... I miss that. Now it's like I sleep past 7:30 and I'm like, my God, the day is wasted.
Right.
And I try to give myself a break and I'm just like, oh man.
Jackson Riker. There's Jackson Riker.
Robbie wants to know, what music do you guys listen to? Right now we're going to listen to some Elias. But in all reality, we listen to all kinds of music.
Whenever my go-to, I just tell Voldemort to play 60s rock. But I like all 60s, all 70s, besides the disco stuff. Most of the 80s, most of the 90s. And anything after that, I kind of have like... It just depends on if it was popular or not.
Right. Krista kind of says we should all be like the real Walter, the ring general Walter.
Yeah. The champion.
Vindicator's like, cool, we should all be more like Ayla.
Now, is this Riker, is this the one that said the comments that got kicked off TV?
Maybe.
I think it is.
That guy?
Yeah, this is the guy that they said was fired.
The Forgotten
He is
Sons
on
guy?
TV. Yes.
Oh.
Riker. Oh, now he's changed.
Oh, God. Here we go. Officer Clark's in the chat. Hey, Officer Clark. Says, please don't make me arrest you, Vincent. Oh, Vince.
Oh.
Bad.
Press
Vindicator.
charges.
That's some Vindicator. Ayla's like, Dalethea and Travis hate music, right? Fatley says, a great night for me back in the day was Late Night Guitar Hero.
That sounds fantastic. I've never played that game.
Ayla's like, no. Vindicator's like, oh. Fatley says, oh, come on. You know you want to play some Aerosmith.
Love me some Aerosmith. What? Arr! Is Riker going to be a champion right out of the gate?
Maybe.
Look, he's holding him back. He's apologizing for interrupting his performance last week.
So now he's going to have to apologize again for interrupting this week?
No. I love it. Just want to apologize for last week's interruption. There you go. Now play. Just ignore him. All right. Listen to some good music. Oh, a whole gang coming after him. Truth's in trouble. Oh! He just hid behind the steps.
Oh, he ran. He just went under the... Oh, he's trying to go under it, but Tozawa has him.
Jackson.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, he's a strong dude. Not as strong as Eric, but he's strong.
Oh, terrifying.
Have you seen Eric's picture with his wife, his pregnant wife?
Yes.
The boobies?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh! I thought Riker might be the new champion.
He just wants them all out of there.
His security. I love that. Running security for
Robbie's
Elias.
like, any Johnny Cash? Oh, yeah, totally.
I love Johnny Cash.
Kelly says, my bad. Ayla's like, no, to you. Too, though. Haha. But Vindicator's like, Jackson is a guy you want in the foxhole with you, but not a bar table for a drink. He could say anything. I mean, anything. We have Adagio in the chat. Hey, Adagio says, I thought that Elias is Elias's clone, right? We have Gavin Black in the chat. Hey, Gavin, how's it going?
Thanks for joining us.
He's like, do you really want Dalethea to shout at you? Yes.
Shout. Shout.
Let it all out.
These are the things I could
do without. Come on.
Talking to you. Go.
Samo says Riker, formerly known as Gunner in TNA.
This is the handicap match happening later on tonight.
Nice. This coin I got. He didn't say the rules.
They both picked heads.
What'd you win?
So what was the point of the coin flip?
I have no idea.
What was
I
the
don't even know
mystery?
what the point of the whole conversation was.
They're having a match later.
I
It's a
get they're
handicap
having a match, but why would they need to have a run up to it? They're like,
it's up next.
Oh, it's up next. Oh. He had to tell him the story of his coin, but he didn't tell the story. He just said, I have this coin. Okay. Why do you have a coin, you wacko?
To flip it.
Vindicator says, I want to shout out. I don't get nearly enough attention here, and I deserve it. Vindicator, Vindicator. Oh, Vindicator.
Shout out to Vindicator out there.
Shout out to Vindicator out there who likes to get in fights with trees. Trees win all the time. He has to go get surgeries done for it.
One time. One time. This guy, poor guy, runs into a tree at full speed, gets cut up, has to get stitches. It's like the most embarrassing moment of his life. And he has not lived it down one time.
Ayla's like, I'd also like to get shouted at. Damn you, Ayla! What the hell is your problem? My God, woman. Stop dyeing your hair all kinds of stupid colors. Can you just stick with one?
Blue. Or orange. Maybe pink. Actually, just do all of them. But just in one spot.
Just in one spot. Robbie wants to know what happened to Humberto. Humberto? We haven't seen him.
You know what? I have no idea what's
maybe he wanted to
him.
see his family. Maybe he's taking a break.
I don't like breaks.
I don't think he got injured or anything that I know of. Chris Akani says Jason Riker is WWE Jay White. LOL. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is right offhand either, Jay White.
Vindicator's like, shouting is good, the ultimate stress reliever.
Right?
Ayla's yelling at him, then shut up.
Like on that bromance show where he goes under the bridge and starts screaming.
Right?
What the hell's the name of that show? I Love You, Man.
Yep.
They go under the pier.
It's like, hey, Dalethea hates trees too. I know, I'm just a tree hater. Travis learned really quick why I don't really hate trees, but why I say to cut them down.
One time the wind blew and it fell on the house. Ripped the power out of the house.
Kind of gave you the idea why, right? I mean, come on. It was kind of one of those things. You're like, Someone was like, well, that escalated quickly. Hey, everybody wanted to be yelled at. Vindicator's like, LOL, Dalethea loves her some trees. I guess she stays away from buying wood-made products. That's hilarious. Robbie's like, LOL, you sound like you should be in Family Guy with your humor. And laugh.
Right.
Probably should.
And then in Family Guy, he'd say, yeah, like Oprah Winfrey or something, and then they would cut to an Oprah Winfrey.
Yep. You get a well. You get a well. It was like, I haven't dyed my hair a crazy color in years.
You get a school.
Get your facts
you get a
straight.
school.
No. Vindicator's telling her to dye her hair link, but she doesn't know what that color is, but he meant pink.
Link. It's like a sausage.
It's like a brown color with some light brown in it.
Peppered.
Nobody said you dyed your hair a crazy color. I said you dye your hair all kinds of colors. Just stick with one. My God.
Parkour! John Morrison,
They're
we gotta
like,
see
we
his
need
wife.
you to be an
Impact.
advertisement for Axe because of your parkouring. And we know that when you're running
'cause
around,
of
you're
his
all
sexy.
sweaty and gross, so
It's
you
his
need to get all
sexy.
smell goody. That shit stinks to high heaven.
Not when you're that sexy, though.
Oh, God, it smells no matter how, whatever you look like, that shit stinks. I don't even know why anybody would think it smelled good.
You know, 90% of the people that watch this channel probably use Axe.
They probably do, and it's
So
pathetic.
why are you telling them they smell?
I
He doesn't
don't
want you
like
to
it.
watch
I'm
this
sure
anymore.
there's women out there who think it smells like the most glorious thing ever in their whole entire life. They're like, oh, goody, you're like Keith Lee. I will bask in your glory with your Axe smelly. Mmm.
I use Eternity from like 1987.
And
Here
it's
comes
like, I'm
Big
trying
Keith
to
Lee.
get back to light blonde, thank you. Well, finally, Jesus.
I like bland.
It's taking you
light
all
bland.
light blonde.
I know. Light bland.
Light blonde. It's taking you forever. It looks like raw links or cooked links. I'm pretty sure it would be cooked brown color.
That'd be more reddish.
If
You probably want it to be raw, because then it would be more of that
strawberry
beige,
kind of color.
like a beige color.
It's more pink though. Cooked would be more beige.
I'm pretty sure cooked would be red.
Cooked is not red. Cooked sausage links are not red.
They're like a brown red.
They're brown. There's no red. You're a weirdo.
Looks red to me.
You have
Not like the color of raw red, but like burgundy red.
There's no burgundy. Was they purple?
Not purple.
Travis is really good at telling what colors are. You're like my dad in his last truck that he had. It's gray. Motherfucker is brown. Motherfucker is a goddamn brown truck. It's gray. No, it isn't. It's goddamn brown.
My Subaru was called brown, and it was so far away from the color brown that it was silver. It was like the color of that.
Right?
And it said brown. I'm like,
right?
Okay.
Indicator's like, I don't like anything that smells bad. Do you not like yourself? I'm kidding.
After I play sports, I hate myself.
Simo's like, I booked my haircut for the 22nd. Awesome.
That's
it
how you
was
do
like
it.
I cut my own hair. Yeah. I have a haircut coming up. It's just a trim though, so it won't show anything exciting.
I have a lady that comes and cuts my hair.
Let's see if Indicator says, I don't like anything that smells bad. And Luke says, I don't use Axe. I'll use Stetson or Cool Water.
Oh, Cool Water still, huh?
Cool Water.
Some Snoop Dogg from the 93.
You were just talking about Eternity from the 90s. You have nothing to
Those
say.
were the two colognes. It was Eternity and Cool Water. I've never even smelled Stetson before.
Maybe
that reminded me of like a cowboy hat.
Maybe your dad used it.
No.
Nobody in my house ever heard Stetson either. It was Brute. My brother used Brute when we were kids.
Wow. No, it was always Eternity. Calvin Klein, Eternity.
Sorry, we're actually watching a wrestling
Keith Lee.
We're not just talking about smelly colognes.
Oh, there's
Man
Keith Lee.
perfumes.
By the way, that spin kick right there is exactly why Vince is sending him down to the Performance Center. He just did a spin kick and maybe kicked as high as his shin.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that he's trying those moves, but he doesn't. It doesn't need to happen. Or maybe he's thinking too much, and that's why he messed up there.
Maybe. That is a good possibility. Oh! Miz got thrown around. And
look at that from behind! Parkour! So, is it a... Don't they have to tag?
It's a 2-on-1. I don't know.
Well, I'm pretty sure they would stop... Right, you'd stop to tag.
Well, John was
Keith
over
Lee's
there.
down to 1 foot. Oh, look at that knee.
John Morrison's active while he was in the
Keith
corner.
Lee is so strong.
Ayla's like, cooked links it is. Thanks for the idea, Ben. Rafi says, why does Keith Lee speak like he's from the old Shakespeare days? He's intelligent.
I feel like that's just his way to do it. Oh, parkour!
Oh, outside, lay down.
Morrison just made him look good.
Mm-hmm.
He jumped over and out on his own.
He did. Yeah, he did.
All right.
It almost looked like he tripped, but he really didn't. Vindicator says, you're welcome. Next time I will charge a fee for my brilliant ideas. Ayla's like, Travis is colorblind. Sometimes I wonder. Vindicator's like, I always love hearing Morrison's entrance music. It's not bad.
Jimi Hendrix is pretty good.
Simo's like, I wanted it done before my birthday. Who wouldn't want their haircut before their
When's
birthday?
your birthday?
Robbie says, sounds as bad as Old Spice. That stuff stinks.
Are you like Christ? Is your birthday the 25th?
Are you like
that
Christ?
On that office party? He's like, it's my birthday.
It's my birthday. Welcome to the party.
It's my birthday.
Yeah, it's my birthday. He's playing Jesus. Like, Vindicator's like, nah, Dalethea, my natural pheromones are like sunflowers and roses.
Ew.
And you're a dude. It's weird. sunflower and roses. Although, have you ever seen an anime where she's chased around trying to find the guy who smells like sunflowers?
I've seen it with you, parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there an island involved somewhere? Like
Yeah,
they have
kind
to
of.
cross?
Mm-hmm. It looks like Dalethea is going to yell, "She can't see without her glasses" at my funeral. Yeah, my dead spirit is gonna come back from the grave to go to Ayla's funeral when she dies and yell out at her eulogy. She can't see without her glasses, you motherfuckers.
You googly. The you googly.
The you googly. The you googly. Yes. Samo says, does everyone want to take a guess? Oh, when your birthday is?
Well, it's after the 22nd of December.
Yeah.
Because that's when his haircut is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say the 27th.
I'm going to say the 28th.
Who's closer?
Chris says, oh, did you see Keith Lee flying roundhouse kick? That was funny. Yes, it was a very good roundhouse flying kick to the shin.
It was like a... It reminded me of the dwarf... Have you ever seen, like, in the old days, they had a comedian... Tim Conway or something like that, but he did dwarf. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't think so.
He would get in the floor up to his knees.
Oh.
And then he had shoes where his knees were.
Okay.
Right? But he was in the floor, and then he would just, like, lean all the way over.
Oh.
And all the way back. But that's what Keith Lee reminded me with that kick. It's a little leg, like...
Robbie says, do you guys ever watch the English Premier League?
No.
I haven't ever seen it. Ayla's like, after I die from bee stings. Why are you dying from bee stings? Someone says the 31st is his birthday. Christmas or New Year's Eve day.
He's got like 1,000 different ones. He's checking to see if the ball's straight.
Oh, jeez.
He's going to watch his butt. Alright, so keep... Look at him pop back up. He just got ran over.
That's not very nice.
Well, they're not nice to dwarfs. That one's all golf. I figured it was going to be like highlights of it.
Video here says, I'm going to take a guess that Travis and Dalethea are both wearing red jackets at the very same time. Unfreaking believable. How does that happen?
Boom. We got blues. We got blacks.
I don't know.
I've got
raw.
greens. Oranges.
It's raw day, so it's red
2.
day.
So both of them are in the ring at the same time. I guess that's the rules on this one. But look, he's on the Johnny Carson show.
It was like the movie My Girls, that's why. Oh, yes, that's what that's from. I know that sounds really familiar, the glasses one. But I was like, I couldn't place what movie it was from. My Girl. Makes sense. Where's his glasses? Where's his glasses? He can't see without his glasses.
That's sad.
What's his face is in it? He dies.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yep, from bee stings.
Bees.
Mass Action Wrestling's in the chat. Hey, Mass Action.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Says, I can't wait for Royal Rumble 2021.
It's coming.
It's happening. It's right around the corner.
Right around the corner. Who's winning it?
Robbie says, did you guys watch the Joshua fight? What did you think of it?
We did watch the Joshua fight.
We did watch it.
I thought it was
pretty good.
fantastic.
Yeah. I was surprised it lasted as long as it did.
Yeah, he had him in that third round. I thought for sure it was over. But that dude made it 9 rounds. Mm-hmm. Well, into the 9th round.
Yeah. The Russian guy.
Povolov.
The Bulgarian. Chris Akani says, maybe we will see Bliss at TLC as female fiend. That might be weird.
I'm sure that's exactly what we're going to see.
As a female fiend, though?
Well, she is the female fiend.
Is she?
I think she'd just be herself. But...
Like, is she a fiend, though? Well, you know what's funny is Keith Lee wanted this match. He wanted to have
What you do is you have her
match.
win.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The title, though. So you'd have her beat Asuka.
Mm-hmm.
at that pay-per-view, at the Royal Rumble. Then
Okay.
Asuka can go on and do whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now she is the champion, which you could easily do, pull that off. Then Becky starts hinting about coming back, and then she kidnaps her baby.
No.
I'm just making up fun storylines. Might as well get the baby involved in the storylines now, since she's going to be a future champion.
That's terrifying.
I'm not really going to even touch the baby. And then Becky comes back and wins it, and then wrestles. Oh, God. He's a little botchy tonight. And people were like, oh, he should never go down and get training.
He doesn't need to. He's so good.
Well, watch Morrison. Watch him.
Yep.
I
He
think
didn't
maybe
quite
Morrison
get
needed to
him.
jump a little bit more or something.
Maybe.
Parkour!
He maybe needed to jump a smidge more. A little bit more help there.
And it might just be because of this stuff that's going on. He just is upset.
Maybe.
And so he's thinking too much instead of just letting it happen.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to throw him right into him. Bam! Miz and Morrison collide.
Ooh. He wants him to get up.
Between his eyes, it's all red. I don't know if it's blood or
No, I think it's like he got marked or something, or
like a little
the rope
Sheamus.
or something, or
He's like Sheamus. He's like transparent.
Oh!
Oh! Look
Morrison,
at this.
how dare you?
This
hit
is
the
his
Miz.
finisher.
Oh,
Morrison pops off. Miz kicks him. Jack kick. Look at this. Another one. Oh, chop block down.
oh.
Both of them are down on him. 2, 3, they beat him.
They beat
Keith
the
Lee
giant
just
Keith
lost.
Lee. Oh man!
I would have never said that.
2-on-1 handicap.
Vince doesn't like tag
2-on-1
teams,
handicap
but maybe it's
match.
because it's Miz. Keith
Maybe.
Lee just lost.
Damn.
Granted, that's what should have happened because it's 2-on-1. I mean,
Right.
but wow,
That is weird.
Keith Lee.
I mean, he held his own for quite a while there.
And maybe that's why he was botching and his head wasn't in it because he knew he was going to lose.
Maybe.
That's tough, though. You got to perform no matter what.
True. Vindicator says 2021 feels like it's 10 years away because 2020 has been so slow. Has it?
Really, this is the fastest year. It almost scares me that the rest of my life's going to be this fast.
Right.
This is the fastest year I can remember. It's kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm glad some people think it's slow. At least, so maybe it is me. Maybe my life's just going to accelerate until I'll
Till
be
you die
dead in
From bee stings.
6 weeks from today. I'll be dead.
Robbie's like.
But it'll actually be 12 years, 15
Right.
years, 30 years.
Robbie's like, you do know not many people rate Joshua in the UK. Did not know that, Robbie.
That they rate him?
That they do not. That people rate Joshua in the UK.
Maybe they don't like him.
You do know not many people rate Joshua in
Well, I
the
know,
UK.
but I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means. Lots of people prefer Tyson Fury to Joshua.
Yes, I would absolutely.
I
agree on
would
that
have
one.
to agree with that statement. I'm not saying that Joshua isn't good, but
He's very average until he has the person hurt,
mm-hmm.
and then he's explosive. So, however you want to play that.
It's almost like watching a UFC guy fight, really.
He hunts until he gets the guy hurt, and then he just attacks.
Yeah.
But that's what got him in trouble with Ruiz, or whatever his name was, because Ruiz could take his hits.
Mm-hmm.
And so he goes wide with his hands when he's attacking. He does those uppercuts like this.
Right.
So he's just wide open. So all you have to do to beat him is just hit him in the face. But you have to be able to take his punches.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And
definitely.
so if you're going to go down by a punch, then you can't let him punch you till you knock him out.
Mm-hmm.
But Ruiz has one of the strongest chins in fighting. And so when he was getting punched, he's like, okay, this is perfect. Wham! And then it just floored him.
True. It did.
That's why it was such a surprise. Because
Chris,
Joshua doesn't have a chin. You know, he's not going to be able to take a big
No,
hit. But either is Fury. Both of them can be beaten.
Yes. Chris says we should have an NXT superstar win the Rumble, and it should be Cross or Walter win.
Cross or Walter? Walter on that one, because I think they got plans for Cross.
Yeah. Vindicator says, LOL, two-person submissions are so awkward and embarrassing to watch. That should be banned for life. Well, when it's John Morrison and The Miz, it really...
That wasn't a submission. That was just a pin. I think he's talking more along the line when Shayna Baszler taps out two of them.
Oh, okay.
Would be my guess of what he's saying.
Yeah. Chris says, if Fiend becomes champ again for Mania and Cross wins Rumble, it would be Cross versus Fiend at Mania. Or if they can do Fiend and Bliss versus Cross and Scarlett.
Yeah, I don't see that being a top seller for fans outside of the fans that watch NXT. Like your normal wrestling fans that don't watch that. So like 2 million fans that aren't watching the NXT brand. I don't know if they're going to be like, this Cross is great. Now, a lot of those fans are over 50, and they're going to love Scarlett. So when she comes out, they're going to be like, hey, who's this guy? So, I mean, it could work, but...
True.
I think that's true wrestling fans that want that to happen.
Right.
More than the average wrestling fan.
Yeah.
The bruiserweight. Oh, wow. New Year's Eve. Finn Balor's going to be putting up that title. Damian Priest's going to be in a little bit of trouble on Wednesday.
She's giggling.
I wonder if they're upset that they took the title off of him and put it on Finn now. Because Finn didn't... he defended it once. Yeah. And then he got broken.
I don't know. And he still isn't really doing any matches.
On the 6th, he'll be back.
Yeah. Luke says, if WWE did a baby kidnapping story in this current age, they are liable to stir up a shitstorm. Yes, I know it's entertainment, but everybody these days is just... waiting. Just wants to bitch about shit.
They wake up in the morning and they're like, what is wrong and how can I complain about it?
What can I be offended about today? Let me make a list. Vindicator's like, Keith Lee seems very small and weak. Haha, said nobody ever.
Right.
Ayla's like, I thought 2020 went fast. And Luke's like, this year was simultaneously slow as hell and fast as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's just been like 11 UFC fights that we've seen already. Of the, because we pay for all the pay-per-views.
Right.
11 months in a row. Like, I'd never seen one before, except for UFC 1, 2, and 3. With Horace Gracie and Shamrock and those guys. And I haven't seen one since. And then all of a sudden... Oh, no, you know what? I did watch the Brock Lesnar one when he won the title. The heavyweight title. That was like in 09 or 10, somewhere around there. I did watch that one, so I can't say I didn't watch that one. So I watched that one, and then I started watching them this year. So I'm still trying to learn the UFC. I started watching boxing again. I just signed up for DAZN for a year.
That'll be nice to watch some boxing again.
Canelo Alvarez coming up this Saturday. Woo, woo.
That's going to be nice.
I'm so excited for that.
Simo says Alexa could simply imply she would take Becky's baby just to play mind games.
Right.
True. Robbie says Joshua wants to win.
Didn't they do something like that already, though? Hold on a second. Didn't The Fiend do that with Miz?
Yes, they did it with his kid.
Yeah, never mind. Fuck.
They played it with the whole puppet stuff and everything.
But they could do it with her. It'd make more sense. And she's in the kid's room in a rocking chair or something. And then they go to get her, and then the lights go out, and then it comes back on, and the chair's still rocking, but she's not there.
Robbie says Joshua wants to win on points and has not got much to him.
He does look like a champion should look, though. I give him the look. But, I mean, there's more to it than just that.
Vindicator says last 3 months are fast. First 3 months were moderate speed. The middle of the year was ridiculously slow. Turtles could move faster. That's funny. Robbie says, didn't The Miz steal most of his moves from Daniel Bryan?
Probably. I still call him The Miz's moves when Daniel does it, though. Like it kicks. Every time Daniel does his yes kicks, I call him it kicks. But, I mean, Miz is older, I think. He's basically been in WWE longer. So, and Miz has done a lot of that stuff before Daniel got there. But he does look a lot and move a lot like Daniel does.
It was like, I already started planning Indigo's birthday. That's funny. Vindicator's like, I'm excited for the rivalry renewed, Tony versus Rhea. And Luke could agree with him on that rivalry. Ravi wants to know who is Indigo, and Vin's like, Indigo is a color, and Ayla's like, my imaginary friend. Luke's like, the only thing that offends me is the lack of respect I get here. Aww. Ayla's like,
but do you wake up looking forward to that? Because a lot of these people wake up looking forward to being offended.
Right?
Not these people in the world. And it's on all sides. It's not like it's a divide, only Democrats are doing it, only Republicans. It has nothing to do with that stuff. Look at this sweater.
It's just everybody. His ugly sweater. This is Bray Wyatt, the Fiend on the back. It's his ugly sweater.
It's his dress sweater. He's wearing it to work.
Right. Ravi says, no one in the UK pays for pay-per-views. Why would you?
I would assume when that fight comes, I don't know if the vaccination's in the UK, but they released it today for all health workers. Did you see that? So they were all the health workers got their vaccinations today.
Their first round. Mm-hmm. They have to have their second round in however many days.
Is that what that one is?
Yeah,
because
it's 2 rounds.
Two companies made ones with 2 shots, and one company made one with 1 shot.
Well, I'm pretty sure that they're probably doing the 2-round ones everywhere. I don't know how well the 1 round would be. There's all of his friends. They're there!
They're all here on their field trip.
Poor Fat Lisa's had flashbacks in the chat, but I don't know what it was. Smil says, let's not forget there's only been 3 NXT UK Women's Champions. First was Rhea, then Toni. Now, and over a year later, Kaylee Ray.
I gotta check her out because I haven't seen her.
Fat Lisa says, I had been to a book signing for the Iceman back at Fort Lewis when I was stationed up there.
That's pretty cool.
Luke says, I do not look forward to waking up just to ban the same person a bazillion times in 2 to 3 hours. Right? Robbie says, get IPTV and never pay for pay-per-view again.
Yeah, don't read that stuff. In case we get in trouble.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. We can't give out any pirating stuff.
I'm not saying to do that. I have no idea what that is, really. Right. Actually, I don't. Well, I have no idea. I'm like, what? Simone says, Robbie, they do pay for them, but at the times there are ways around them. Luke said they're also trying to make vaccines mandatory for people flying. That's just not right.
Yep. It's a grab.
Better not do it.
Another power grab.
Ayla's like, Indigo is behind you, Dalethea. Sweet. The cutie pie is here? That's awesome. Robbie says, you're on a Mazzy. Oh. Vindicator says, one day Bray Wyatt and The Fiend should team up against Keith Lee. Oh, wait, that can't happen. Contract disputes with The Fiend.
Yeah, they wouldn't do that.
Feels like she's the breeze in the air, the shadow in the dark. She's always around. Sweet.
It's like tomorrow.
Awesome. I don't find that terrifying, so. Bray wants to finish what they started. He really likes him.
It is super great, though. It is very nice to see Bray Wyatt out doing a real promo in a ring. Mm-hmm. One of the best talkers in the history of wrestling.
Uh-oh, he doesn't know what's going to be left of poor Randy Orton when they have their fight.
That should be no fun and games at TLC. All there's going to be is sadness and pain. Yeah, wow, that sounds great. That sounds splendid. Oh, tonight's Laughing Matters. Oh, we get jokes. Are they going to be snake jokes? Hysterical jokes.
No. Hysterical.
Okay, wrote him down. He's already laughing, so you know they're funny.
They gotta be.
best way to measure a viper. It's just because they don't got any feet.
Oh, God. Jeez.
Do another one. Look at the kid in the background. He's like, I wanted to hear this. Windshield vipers.
Oh, God.
How do snakes clean their windshield?
What do they use to clean their windshields?
Windshield vipers.
Oh, boy.
Is Randy going to come down and interrupt this? You going to hit him with an RKO?
Out of nowhere?
Oh, no. He's there. Now that I got your attention. Can you imagine Randy Orton and Keith Lee doing a promo against each other?
It'd be the slowest promo ever.
Something changed. You changed. And he appeared. Randy, you're such a big champion. But now is the time that I will beat you. That would be the
Just
promo.
reminds me of William shouting, "There's something on the wing." Something.
I love to play games.
Robbie says, "Where's Braun Strowman, that guy that only runs fast? He got an injury. So he's getting some surgery on a knee or something?"
Oh, I don't think it's that major.
Oh.
He'll be back soon. That's why he put his hands on Postman Pierce. They wrote him off TV.
Right. Chris says, "No fun and games at TLC sounds like how do you become king?"
Watery tarts. I accept. I can't resist a game. Come find me. He's gonna find him.
Let the games begin.
He's just going. He's gonna go find him.
Bizarre. Video says, I still remember Bray Wyatt as Husky Harris. He should bring that character back to complete his stable. Put Mick Foley to shame.
All three of them.
Chris was like, Bray is like the drunk uncle at the party. And Chris like, why so serious, Randy? This is why we need less promos and more recaps. Ha, just kidding.
Oh, Lord.
Robbie's like, LOL, the recaps suck. Too long.
There's too many.
There's just too many of them. You don't need to. I mean, they do recaps inside
Ricochet versus Mace. This is what happened last week.
Well, goody. Recap it. Show us what happened. The progressive people are going to tell us. The problem with it is not only do they give you recaps, but then they're like, oh, did you not watch what happened? Let's recap that.
Yeah, this didn't last long. Dana kicked her ass in like 30 seconds and pinned her.
As it should be.
That is sick.
That's pretty good. As Robbie says, recap sponsored by Progressive. Yeah. Earlier.
Now we know it's Progressive's fault, not WWE's.
Damn them.
Just kidding.
Vindicator's like, Samoa Joe, angry face makes me very happy. We are kindred spirits.
Ollie's getting very upset at these guys for losing all the time, so maybe they can fix this hole before it turns into a big old leak in their dike.
I think they should just let it go and just the levees break and flood everything with stupid.
Who is it? Is it Mace? Or is it Slapjack? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mace. They're like, we'll put our big guy in there. He'll win.
Yeah, he's also a guy that's been he's working out with those big guys. Also with Keith Lee and Otis.
Because he's not good.
I think they're good. I think he just wants them to be great.
Roberto Lozano says, games, huh? Yep, games. Robbie says,
Games
Joe so badly wants to get back in the ring, you can see it in his face.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
And you notice that when they pick on the announcers, they never pick on him at all. Like they just move him off to this side, and the other two stay over here, and then they pick on them a little bit. Phillips and Saxton.
Yeah. They did involve him a little bit when it was Seth and Rey Mysterio. Or Seth and Murphy, when they were kind of their big thing came down and stuff. They did kind of involve Joe in that stuff a little bit, but not like excessively. But enough that, he kind of like got in their face about it a little bit. Which there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing.
Brr.
My love is a diamond. Does that have Disney on it? It had Disney.
Maybe. I don't know.
Have a Disney dive-in?
I wasn't looking because it's a commercial. Vindicator says boss promos are the ones that matter most. How many of those are you going to go through?
I eat them until they're soft, and then I eat the next one. So however many that is. Are they glued in there or something?
Why'd you open them like that?
How else would you open them? Just open at the top.
Huh. It's weird.
Born free. I think there's glue on them.
Mmm, delicious.
That's good for you.
You should eat more of those.
Get clean. Smell ready.
Hey, Smith. Dude.
Hey, this is that.
Sup?
Hey.
Yeah, don't do that. We want words all in one sentence.
One sentence words.
Luke says, Dalethea, here's a video of something I'm going to try to make happen in my zoo. I would be a much happier person. Oh. What about cake? There it is. I couldn't find it because somebody put 5 messages on there at once.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's one way to feed everybody. That's cute.
A dog.
Dogs
it's like
named
Argus. All
of them. Like, here, bunnies and piggy. That's cute.
That's pretty funny.
Communicator says, let Travis have his toothpicks and eat his cake too. It like, no cake. Exactly, no cake.
No
Robbie
cake.
says, is Raw Underground ever coming back to the B-Tech Street Fighter Mortal Kombat of wrestling?
No, it's not going to come back anytime soon.
Vindicator's like, pies then? No pies.
As in this year, but it could come back next year at some
True.
point. I mean, you never know with WWE, but they did say that they're not doing it because of the pandemic. And they can't have all the people around the ring.
Mm-hmm. Looks like that would make my home completely self-sustaining, right? Just be like, teach all the animals to feed other animals and then somehow feed themselves.
Did you know Obi was a cop?
I did not.
Yeah.
But that sounds about right.
Yeah, he was talking to us about it. He's like, there's the 2 things you don't use. He's like, mace, because it just pisses them off. He's like, pressure points, because they teach you these pressure points when you're putting the handcuffs on.
Oh, I bet.
He's like, don't ever use those, because they'll let you do whatever they want until you let go, and then they start punching because it hurts so bad. Mm-hmm. And then your stick, he's like, your baton, he's like, don't ever use that, because they'll fight harder than ever. He's like, we didn't have tasers, because this was like 95, 96, 97.
Right.
Because I showed him my yearbooks. Mm-hmm. And he's like, those are the 3 years I was a cop.
That's funny.
In Layton.
That's funny. In Layton?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. It's like, you turd cop, huh?
Yep.
Huh, that's crazy. It was like maybe a carrot or a broccoli. Those would work. Robbie says, did you guys ever watch that mixed match challenge?
Oh, absolutely. I watched both seasons of it. I love it. Wish they'd bring it back.
What was it?
It was that stuff I'd watch when you would leave. It was on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And it was the teams. To be honest, I don't know who won season 2. I just remember Asuka was undefeated in season 1. Or undefeated, period, in wrestling. In season 1, it was her and The Miz.
Oh.
Because it was awesome.
Nice. Luke says, oh, have that dog feed Trav a carrot, right? Mm-hmm. Although ours would probably eat the carrot.
Ricochet looks like he's in a little bit of trouble tonight.
He might get thrown around a little bit by Mace.
Oh.
Vindicator says, animals would rule the world that if that happens. Humans simply cannot allow it. Right? And Luke's laughing. Laugh, laugh. Oh, God.
The Predator here. It's so weird. Can we get rid of the masks? Are they trying to go with like a video game feed thing?
I don't know.
The hair's probably attached to the mask.
That's how they it's attached to his head.
That's how they did it with Kane.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was one big mask.
It's a possibility.
Oh!
I just don't know if that would be something that you would gimmickly want to wrestle in.
The Predator?
Like your hair is all up in your face all the time.
Oh, he missed! Ricochet, get on it, boy. Up top, drop kick.
Robbie says, is The Miz going to cash in at the Rumble?
I think he's cashing in at TLC.
He's predicting TLC with his nightmare stuff.
If you listen to his little story, fairy tale or whatever those are called.
It was a nightmare before Christmas. Vindicator says Ricochet is always in trouble in the ring. I mean, LOL. Mace can keep his mask as the face that runs the place.
Oh, there it is, crossbody. Ricochet, he's got the advantage. Moonsaw, 1, 2, and no.
Luke with his migraine and not feeling very good over there is like, at this point, I'm all for animals ruling the world. They were doing a good job till we came along. Plus, they can't do any worse than we are. As Vindicator says, dinosaurs ruined this planet. They sure did.
They made oil.
They died and crapped all over the place. Bastards.
Look at this. How's this not a disqualification? Behind him. Ricochet. Double choke slam. 1, 2, and... No! Ricochet kicked out. That would have been so perfect for them to get a little bit of it.
Yeah, how is that not, like you said, how is that not a...
Disqualification?
Because they're just what? It doesn't apply to them because the
Mace,
refs are scared.
Shut him down. All right, Mace's going to finish off Ricochet right here. Ooh, like a weird white noise. 1, 2, 3. Mace showing them how it's done. Mm-hmm. So they have to throw in their biggest guy they have to beat Ricochet. So they can get one win. They're like, okay, how can we do this?
All right, now let's beat him up, okay?
We're going to put Mia Yim, Reckoning, or whatever her name is, against Lana, maybe Eva Marie. So she can get a dub.
This is dumb. He says Brock should just come out and kill Retribution, and Luke's like, Brock should just stay away. Migraine Luke is a Brock hater.
Just
see,
slammed his
Mace
head.
runs the place now. He just can't win against normal guys, so he has to pick on little ones. It's pretty pathetic, actually. Sad.
Mace, Bobby Lashley, who wins? Mace is tapping in 10 seconds.
Robbie's like, is Apollo still getting buried? Who's Apollo?
Yeah, he's over on SmackDown. Yeah. Look, it's David Price. They still have pictures of David Price in their hallways.
I'm sorry.
That is great.
Hey, bro. Price?
Uh-oh. Pronouns.
Bros and people who talk.
Pronouns on the Firefly Funhouse. You don't want his people to call you. Look behind him.
Oh, Lord.
Proda.
Tight. Jesus. I smoked like 5 weeds before I got here. Vindicator's like, Lana would defeat Mia. She defeated Shayna and Nia.
Oh, here's Shayna right now.
Looks like I like Brock as a person, met him at a convention, but I'm just tired of every time he shows up, he becomes untouchable.
That's the best part about him.
Like Bobby
That's
Lashley.
what the WWE
so
needs.
Do you hate him too?
I feel like that's what the WWE needs. Is a champion.
Roman Reigns is now that. Do you hate him too?
Roman is that, and that's fine. You probably don't need 2 of them. And plus, how can you bring Brock back without Heyman? Like, it doesn't even work.
Yeah. Couldn't do it. Vindicator
Unless
says,
you bring Sable back with him, and that would be weird to see Sable back in WWE because Sable and Vince don't like each other. But Vince is such a good businessman that I could see him letting it happen. Let Sable be his manager. That's his wife.
Oh, yes. Vindicator's like, he means Apollo from the Rocky movies. Oh, that guy.
No, he doesn't.
Chris O'Connor says, what Riddle and Bray unlikely pairing? That's a run away from pairing.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Vindicator says, speaking of Shayna, time for her to make another match uncomfortable to watch.
Poor Shayna.
Looks like, so Logan Paul is fighting Floyd Mayweather and Jake Paul is fighting Conor McGregor. Finally, 2 less stupid air breathers in the world. They're fake.
There's no way.
They're YouTube puppets.
He's fighting McGregor. I haven't heard that one yet.
No
I know
way.
McGregor has an actual real fight coming up on the 23rd.
Yeah.
Like, he's fighting at UFC 257.
I just wish that the Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather fight was not an exhibition match.
Well,
it's an exhibition match. That means that it's not going to count on either of their records if anybody gets knocked out or anything like that. But that could also mean that there's different rules applied. As in, they could wear headgear, they could wear other stuff or anything like that. But
I'm sure they'll use 12-ounce gloves and headgear, but they might not. I mean, if Logan says 10-ounce gloves and no headgear, then have at it.
Floyd Mayweather better beat the flying fuck out of him. I need somebody to say the F word in the chat to see if it shows up without being deleted.
Yeah, I put in all chats can come through. So
Ravi says, who is Logan Paul? You don't need to know, Ravi. It's fine. Vindicator says, you mean oxygen wasters?
Mouth breathers.
It's like, I like Lashley because he may be untouchable, but at least they pair him with goons who make Lashley look annoyed and humans. Vindicator's like, who is Brock Lesnar?
Yeah,
like
mine didn't go through.
They just made a video saying they are both in contract negotiations. So it looks like I said fuck earlier and it worked. Yeah, see?
So he can say it. I can't.
You're not. You can.
Yeah, can you? It would be on there. I don't care about this. I already typed it. Now it's gone. But it was there.
I don't know.
It was right there until you changed it.
Oh, was it?
I used it as a verb. Let's see if that works. No.
Huh.
It says test.
It looks like, wait, I can't say fuck by itself, but I can say it in a sentence. That's funny.
I tried it with skipping every other letter, and that didn't work either. What great content we put out, guys. That's funny.
Testes. Huh. Yeah, none of mine come through either. That's funny. That's pretty funny. I wonder why. Finn. Travis has the same name as a popular rapper from Texas. I don't fuck around with saying fuck, it says.
Yeah, if you use it in a sentence, it works.
But you can't say it like, how would you say, like twice or what? So you can't say it more than once. Like, so you can't say fuck.
Oh, there's Dana Brooke.
You know, in it.
Right.
Who's she fighting? Oh, she's
Shayna.
having a match with Shayna?
Have you not been watching
what? No. I didn't
saw
see this
Shayna
part.
coming out first before the commercial.
We did?
Yeah.
I was not paying attention to her.
Dana, looking spectacular. If Carmella's a single bagger, she's a double bagger, but both of them have amazing bodies. Just different bodies. There it goes. Dana Brooke hasn't lost in a week. Oh.
Benny Care's like, I'm sad to see my girl Dana get hurt. Will get hurt tonight.
Yeah,
Be
she's
on the
gonna
shelf
lose
with
that
my
arm.
girl Minnie. There you go, Luke. You can say it like that. You have to have multiple dots, not just one dot.
Hey. It's so much more pronounced that way too. Fuck.
It's very elegant with its dotting.
Dana Brooks' butt is a heart.
Oh, because the way her pants are shaped.
Yeah.
The design on them.
Uh-oh, here it is. Gonna break that arm.
Just kick her. Move it.
Oh, she moved it. Quick like a cat. Oh, damn, she hurt her knee.
True.
Dana, cartwheel. Right into that arm. Ugh.
Dana's pretty, how would you say, strong. So
Yes, actually.
might take
Stacked. She's a bodybuilder. A clothesline, slap, chop. She's going up top. Is Nia going to get involved here?
Luke's experimenting with saying fuck. Well, I wonder her.
Ring the bell. Nia! Cheater!
Nia ruined it. Jeez. Robbie's like, one trick pony Dana with her moves. How is that a one trick pony? She didn't even get to do anything.
It's that cartwheel thing. It's basically her move. They're going to break her arm. Are they going to go after that leg?
Hey, it's Miss Mandy.
Mandy's back. And there's going to be some trouble. Ayla. Mandy's back. Look at this. They're already starting another feud.
Damn. You go, girl.
I thought they already had a feud going on. This is great. Mandy just got kicked right in the face with that knee.
Yeah.
She got kicked by a knee. Is that a thing?
Maybe.
Look behind her, Asuka.
Asuka's now kicking her butt.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
They made a lot of enemies.
Poor Shayna. She has to pull her pants up again. Somebody give her a chance to pull her pants up.
Asuka. Everybody gets some. Mandy with no kinesis tape or anything.
I guess not. That's funny. It means we have Jamel McGee in the chat. Hey, Jamel says, let's be together like a $2 bill. Because it's easier to split two $1 bills. But if you split a $2 bill, you just have a torn bill like a broken heart. Aww. I didn't miss your comment. I just had to go back and read it. I was busy watching a wrestling match.
And reading the F word over and over and over.
I was really interested in the F word being put out there.
He got a PlayStation 6. He probably got it from China.
Probably. Excessive loitering.
Yeah.
Loitering.
Is it the buzzard? Oh, no.
Oh, it's the pig. Listen to your father.
This thing is your son.
Hide and seek.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about losing that title to Bray.
What a beautiful family.
Watch Huskus become the
24/7 champ.
champion.
Robbie's like, Dalethea, like she will ever win any titles. Oh, you're just mean. You don't like her. Chris kind of is like, Mandy. And he's like, I guess Mandy jumped off that shelf and replaced it with an elf. Is it Christmas time, you know?
It's getting pretty close. 11 days.
Chris says V triggered by Mandy, but Dana is more believable than Lana. Then he says, my heart is so small and dense, it could never be broken. Guy Dawson says, who do you guys think will be with Asuka? I don't know. Lana's been hanging out with her a lot.
I would assume nobody, because she's the champion and she should be having singles matches. They're not even writing a story for her, except for this tag team stuff. Like, how is she not being representing the championship? People get upset all the time that Brock didn't defend his title. Now, granted, I don't mind her taking time off. Just keep her off TV.
Oh, you don't want to see her.
I don't mind seeing her. Just keep her out of the ring. Like, she didn't need to be in these tag team situations. Brock wasn't in tag teams.
Right.
Not that she has to be the Brock. Just saying, if you're not going to use your championship, then stay off. Like, some sort of storyline would be nice. I mean, even in AEW, that Sheeta wrestles nobodies.
Sure. She does. She makes sure and defends her title quite often.
Have Io Shirai show up and have her pin Io Shirai or something. Or go to NXT and beat her on her show.
Right. Chris says Funhouse, Bray, and Truth should interact. LOL. Yes, they did. Yeah, they did it. Yay.
I mean, how many people would love to watch that match? Asuka Shirai on NXT TV. It doesn't have to be for any belts.
No. Robbie says, hopefully Shayna will turn on Nia. LOL, they are awful as a team.
Yeah, they got to lose those titles first, which hopefully will be this weekend. I don't even know if they're wrestling for the titles this weekend.
It was like, who wants to be chat champ? Everybody.
Oh, no. Haven't heard that for a while.
Vindicator's like Travis and Strict Rules, but they still sound better than McBossman ideas.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if my ideas are better than the boss man's or not.
Right?
Should we ask him? I'm just kidding. He's over there.
Robbie's like, Ruby and Liv should be champs. Maybe. It's a possibility.
It could happen, but it looks like maybe Dana and Mandy. Maybe this weekend?
Maybe.
Peanut toe.
Why do they have a peanut toe? That's creepy.
It's
and
on
how
demand.
they lose their toe?
Isn't that pay-per-view?
On demand, yeah. No, well, yeah, kind of. Rent. You can rent it on demand. Indicator's like, if there is no major prize, Ayla, then I don't care. It's like, whoever can tell me correctly what comes first, a shower or a run.
Well,
a run.
You would shower And then the next day you could run, and then shower, and then run, and then shower, and then run, and then shower. But which one came first?
It was always the shower.
You might have showered first.
He always did. I need to go shower and run. And then go for a run.
Ice cold victory, Coca-Cola.
Oh, he thought I caught him.
Since they don't have fans, they can walk around these areas. This is where the fans would be.
Uh-huh. Yeah, getting food and snacks. Ooh, rocking chair. In a room.
RKO out of nowhere. Could happen anytime. Only Bray would walk into a pure black room with a rocking chair that's rocking. I thought that chair got destroyed. Somebody whittle it?
Did they get a new one?
They must have. We haven't seen Bliss, have we?
Not tonight. Robbie says, is the Royal Rumble pay-per-view going to have fans? Not that
I'm going to say yes. You know what? I'm going to say yes. Look behind him.
I'm pretty sure he already knows.
This is going to get brutal. Listen to those solid hits. Randy's stretching out that sweater a little bit. He could get some blood on that sweater. He's going to put him in a box. Is that a coffin? Or just a storage box?
I don't know. I think it's just a storage box.
Oh, he's going in the box. You might want to wait till he's in, Randy, before you close it. It's like, you're not in there enough.
Why is half of you still out?
He's going to lock him in a box. Quit being so dramatic. It was only 198 years.
I was in a box for 200 years. Oh, stop being dramatic. It was only 198. Is he going to start him on fire?
Looks like it.
Damn, Randy is a pyro and a half there, isn't he?
It's the best way to do it. Start a fire inside the building that you're renting.
I think so, too. Maybe they'll get some insurance claims.
He's going to write a word on it. Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
You just pour a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. There it goes. Light him up! Now, does Randy carry around a lighter with him? Does he smoke?
I don't know. I thought he had some lighter stuff over there.
There it goes. A Zippo. That's a human being in there.
What dumbass said that? Was it Tom or
No,
Byron?
I think it's got an accelerant on it.
I think it might have an accelerant on it, too.
Hey, can we rent your stadium? We're just going to start a fire right in the middle of one of your cargo
Don't worry,
areas.
it'll be fine.
It's in one of your loading areas.
There's some electronics back there and stuff. It's cool. Nothing will get ruined.
It shouldn't melt your TV.
There shouldn't be any fire damage or
Look
smoke
at this.
damage.
He came out of the burning box.
As the Fiend. Rawr. Oh, he mandible clawed him already again. Jeez, Randy. You would think you would learn the last time.
Randy basically shit his pants. Did you see his face?
Yeah, he totally did.
He was trying to burn Bray alive, but the Fiend showed up.
Oh.
Ruined his plans.
He's like, I can't breathe. My face.
This is disgusting. Can't wait to see the mandible claw in the UFC one day.
Why is he making such horrible noises? What the hell?
Let me in.
And done.
Rub.
And now what do we got? Excuse me.
I'm like, is that over?
No.
Sure. I was
That's why I said, now what do we got?
The main event.
What is it?
I don't know. Something with McIntyre, maybe?
Oh.
Well, it probably can't be. I don't remember. Do we know what the main event's going to be?
I don't know. Did they talk about the main event?
Let's see. I knew some stuff that was going to happen, so I wrote it down.
That's good. I always like seeing stuff written down.
Let's see if it... So,
Yeah, Firefly.
They're going to talk about the Nightmare Before Christmas, which they did.
Yes.
H. South Sheamus, Nylana. That's it.
Indicators like Randy playing with fire again around the Fiend. Sick of these boring rehash. Slight twist makes it mildly better.
Yeah, barbecuing people. Don't do this one at home.
Yeah. Don't start people on fire in boxes, people.
That's definitely a do not try at home. I used to hang out with a kid that was all burnt. This is back before I judged people because I wouldn't do that anymore, but I'm just teasing. No, but seriously, he got burned by his cousin. Like, threw gasoline on him and started him on fire.
Sounds like a nice cousin. Great family.
Corey and Billy.
You can do better, Steve.
So the question is Primetime going to go eat that pizza? Because he's celebrating, or whatever that word is, advertising for Subway, but he just took off with a pizza. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you just take off with it and throw it and then do his dance?
Right?
That's what he used to do.
Why wouldn't he? Why would he keep running? It's weird. Looks like Mandy looks good on her return, but not quite as muscular. Not a complaint, just an observation.
Yeah, and she might not have been able to lift for a few weeks.
True. What, did she have a shoulder issue? Arm or something?
Yeah, she landed on her shoulder when she got thrown out of the ring.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, she didn't have any tape on it or anything. Mm-hmm. And plus she was wearing black, and that might take away from some of it.
Right. And we only got to see her for like a split second.
I like to see
so
her
unless
in
you
white.
paused it and like zoomed in or something.
Right, which is what I do, but can't do it while I'm on air.
Then he was like, so nobody knows if chickens come before eggs or shells before chicken? I don't know.
Yeah, because a circle has no beginning.
Or end.
That's the answer to that question, by the way. Now you can be in Ravenclaw.
Woo! It was like, Vin, do you shower before you run or after?
It's in book 7.
Really
Deathly Hallows.
Yes, it is. Harry Potter stuff, yeah.
I'm excited to see this.
You can't miss action.
NXT's getting better. AEW started out as the superior show, in my opinion, obviously. But I feel like NXT's getting a little bit better. Mm-hmm. And now with Finn Balor and Karrion back.
Mm-hmm. Tick-tock. Yeah, it's like only real wrestling fans know the true answer and follow through.
Tick-tock. Whole bunch of kids are going, he stole that from the internet. TikTok.
Yeah. He stole it from the internet. Then here's like, I shower and run at the same time with my bottled water and a wetsuit.
Perfect. Treadmill in the shower. This is unimaginable.
I think the saddest part is that he left that lighter on there. Like, he didn't just start on it. He, like, dropped it on it. Who does that? What
I don't know. I have seen a guy on the internet that restores Zippo lighters, though. So they could get it fixed.
True.
He'd probably do it for free.
Probably. Quite possibly.
All right. I just want to know what the main event's going to be, because that should have ended the show.
Right?
That's right.
MVP
Riddle.
and Riddle.
I thought that already happened. I seen it. That was the one I saw in there, and I said, "Oh, that already happened." But it didn't.
I couldn't even remember. So.
Bruh.
Right is wrong and wrong is right.
MVP Riddle with his bro nuts. He's actually eating a bro nut on the way to the ring. Bro nuts. You got to get some donuts for work.
And then call them bro nuts?
Right, bro nuts on it. Bring them to work. Here, everybody.
I bought some bro nuts for everybody.
Some bro nuts.
Sweet. Bro nuts.
It's totally rad.
Vindicator's like, Travis, the main event is Ayla versus the laws of physics. She's trying to get somebody else as the chat champ. It's not working out as well as she hoped it would, I guess. Something about everybody should know the answer to the shower before you run or after. You gotta shower before you run. It just makes more sense. And
if
then
you're
your
really
Wi-Fi
good at
has
it,
to go out.
If you're really good at it, you shower, go run, your hair would freeze.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would break off.
And in our weather right now.
I went to go take an ice bath the other day, and it's ice, the whole thing. I was like, well, shit.
You're like, well,
I gotta take my torch out there and kind of heat it up so it'll break off. I literally dumped it, and it just went, oh.
Oops.
Like, it won't slide out. Because I figured the ice cube would just slide out. So now I gotta take my torch to the outside of it. 1, 2, 3! The floating bro! MVP gets beaten like 30 seconds.
Wow.
Obviously, not the main event. The Hurt Business, come down. Bobby Lashley pretty upset. Look at that. He's taking his bro nuts with him.
Of course he is. He's not going to share.
Look behind him, though. Hey, that's the best kind of bro nut right there.
After a sweet victory.
What you do, Bobby? Bobby gonna beat Riddle at tables, ladders, and chairs?
I don't know.
There's
Did
McIntyre.
He cheat a little bit there or something?
No, it was all straight up. He just hurried and hit him with a finisher and pinned him. So McIntyre is here tonight.
Oh God, is he gonna talk?
The Ascension Ceremony.
Oh God. No.
Yeah, so we're not gonna end this on wrestling. It doesn't look like it's gonna be ended on talk.
Lord.
Maybe we should just call it an early night. No, I'm just kidding.
And done. I'm checking out right now. Check out.
Hey, check back in because we're talking about bro nuts.
No.
Bro, see? Bro.
No. Stupid man. Ayla's like, thank you, Dalethea. Ben's like, this is my third time in this wild chat stream. It looks like apparently you shower first, but not after a run. Barf. Right? But your Wi-Fi goes out.
So maybe you're running on a treadmill and your Wi-Fi goes out and so you stop running.
Well, you have to take your shower.
Right.
And go for your run that takes 2 seconds and then get yelled at and then your Wi-Fi goes out. And then you come back saying, sorry, my Wi-Fi.
Do you run to the shower? Is that...
Maybe that's what he talked about. Maybe that's what he meant.
I've got to run. Or maybe it means I've got to run, like, gotta go, see when I see you. Gotta run.
Too bad they put it as I have to go for a run.
Uh-huh.
So it doesn't work out as well as you'd hoped it would. It looks like, and your partner, wink wink, needs to be at your door all the time, right? It looks like eggplant. I'm done. Like 10 miles in about a minute and a half. Mic drop. Joven is in the chat again. Hey Joven, how's it going, man? Vindicator says this for the idea, Travis. Hope you don't change any fees. But yeah, I think I will see you guys on hump day. That is if I haven't been scared off by Ayla.
Hump day.
I don't blame you, Vin. But want to stick around, stick around. If not, we'll see you on Wednesday. Vindicator's like, she is the chat champ and I am not worthy. It's like, no one is afraid of me. Y'all should be, though. Oh, we should be scared of you. Right. Cyberpunk 2077. Rated mature.
Bill S. Preston Esquire. Ted Theodore R. Logan.
Those guys and stuffs. John Wick.
What's not John Wick.
What's his face from the... What's his face?
It's Ted.
From the... Whatchamacallit stuff.
John Wick?
No. The other movies.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? Speed? That's the only 3 movies I know him from.
The one with the weird guys. There was like 3 of them.
Like 3? The 3 Stooges?
2 or 3 maybe. Movies.
What do they do?
They wear sunglasses and black things, and he escaped.
Men in Black?
No. What is that stupid movie called?
What's it?
The Matrix. That's
oh,
it.
no. Yeah.
The Matrix. Oh, what's another one? He was in a football movie. He was Johnny. Johnny something. No. Maybe not. No. Point Break, he was in that one.
Oh, Point Break, yeah.
And then, let's see.
Johnny is the Johnny Utah or whatever.
That's from Point Break.
Yeah, Point Break.
But I thought he was in a football show too, like an actual one that was about football. Pretty sure Keanu Reeves was in a football show. Why are you talking? Nobody likes you. It was like, anyway, my imaginary friend Indigo is scary. Probably pooped her pants again, so I should say goodnight. It's crying.
Well, we're about
not
off anyways.
Scary. Are you sure? She's kind of scary. I'm just teasing. Yeah, she probably pooped her pants. She's ready to be changed. All right, Ayla, well, have a good night, hon.
They're bringing out AJ Styles first.
Are they going to have like a talk or something?
They're going to hang that title above the ring.
Already?
It's ceremonial.
Ugh. This is so weird.
Is AJ coming out by himself?
I guess it's their go-home show, so it makes sense, I suppose.
No, he's not. He's bringing the beef. Where's the beef? You gotta be in a little old lady. Where's the beef?
You have to have a hamburger that doesn't have any beef
on it. Hey, look. They got donated some chairs. I thought they only had 1 chair left.
Oh, yeah, because it was tables, ladders, and chair. So now his name is Omos instead of Jordan Kamala.
Almost.
Almost, I guess. They're like, we need to set up the tables, ladders, and chair gimmick.
He's almost as tall as that ladder if he got in that ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and AJ's head are about the same size. Here he comes with his sword.
He came out second. That's weird.
It's just been different, yeah. Maybe it's new fireworks now that they're in a new building.
Oh, they can't have fireworks in the building?
Oh, I'm sure they can. They'll probably just do it in a different place, maybe. So it's easier. Oh, he's bringing that sword all the way down. No, maybe not.
He has to do his entrance crap.
Well, I know. I thought he stabbed the floor with it.
He does.
Well, it looked like he was walking a long ways.
Well, he was.
He found the slit.
He almost couldn't, though. He was like, is that the spot?
Boom!
Mina McIntyre is like, I am a Scottish warrior. Sweet.
You used to be a psychopath, and now you're just a warrior. It looks like he's in pretty good shape.
Like, I went back to my old days of wearing a kilt, running around with no underwear on.
No, he's wearing underwear.
No, he's not. He's not having a match. He's not going to wear any underwear.
Is he good enough to beat AJ Styles in a ladder match?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's the question. He's got to climb to the top of that ladder and grab that. It's going to be on a hook. Like, you don't just win. It's not like a 1, 2, 3 match. He's got to climb that ladder.
Maybe he's too big for a ladder.
That's what I'm saying. See, it's got to be on that little hook thing that's dangling there. Mm-hmm. I thought about buying one of those. They sell those.
A hook thing?
Mm-hmm. Just hang it back here.
Why would they sell that? Because
it's super cool.
Look how big that whatchamacallit is on it.
The belay clip?
Yeah. He's ginormous. It's like as big as Tom Phillips' head.
You get to talk to it. That's very nice of AJ to let him say goodbye to his championship.
Right? It's the last time he's going to have it around his waist. He seems like a nice guy, being all very, very polite and whatnot.
We've never faced each other. Ever. Never. Anywhere.
Excuse me,
Any
sorry.
company. Who is Drew McIntyre? Is basically what he's trying to figure out. Who is this McIntyre guy? Surprised. Shocked.
$19 years?
Took 19 years.
19 years? It's ridiculous.
Look at him. Everything was handed to him, but he never won the title. You know why? Because at that era when he was first coming in, those guys were badass. John Cena, Triple H, Randy Orton. Mm-hmm. It was hard to kind of break in with those guys. He's a two-time.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Mistakes and risks. Yeah, why would you?
He's never even been in a match like this before.
What?
AJ invented him.
Ooh. I know what it takes to be a champion. He's gonna do it. Oh.
Do what it
AJ's
takes.
Gonna do it.
AJ.
He's gonna do everything it takes to be a champion.
A for apple, J for jalopy.
He's what champions are made of. Phenomenal.
I used to call him Mighty Mouse, and there's a reason.
Vindicator didn't leave. He's still in here. They say Drew McIntyre is muscular, but I just don't see it. He did some peck papa love. Didn't you see it? Somebody like, throw some cherries at him.
It's our vanilla champion.
It's our very vanilla champion.
Lots have wanted this for years.
I've wanted it for years. This Sunday, TLC. I'm going to be here. He didn't point it out repeatedly. He said
reported
it once.
He said it one time. Unless they mean earlier tonight.
Oh, okay. I'm like, they said it once, you weirdo. Were you not listening? What'd you listen with? Not your ears? That sounds about right. He's a man. And here's like, just had to throw in that last jab. Haha. But really, see you guys in 2 days.
He's off like a prom dress.
All right, then. Well, you take your 10 days real slow there, buddy.
Who's Drew?
Does he not even know who he is now?
He doesn't.
Oh my god. Seriously, dude.
You need to get your shit together. Illusion.
You need to get your shit together there, Drew.
Oh, he's telling us who he is.
He led everybody through it. He did.
Yeah, he's the leader here.
He's a diamond. La la la.
Diamonds are forever.
Under that pressure, I'm a diamond.
So he started out as coal? Is that what he's saying?
Basically.
Read between the lines.
Nah.
That's not nice. He flipped him off.
That's rude.
PG style.
Who did?
McIntyre.
Oh, that's not
He said
funny.
read between the lines. He's like 12.
Right? Like, I showed you.
I remember the first time I learned how to flip off.
Yeah, like
Because
you knew what it meant finally.
Well, because like this is how you did it, and then you're trying to do this.
Right.
And so it was like, and I taught my cousin Trey, and I was like, so you bring this finger down. He's like, okay. And then I was like, when you just do this one. Don't worry about this one. And it just does it on its own.
Right.
And he's like, yes. So then we learned how to float, because this was the way that you wanted to do it. But now it's this and back, you know.
Right.
This is way cooler than this, but that was the cool thing in the.
Well, yeah. You had to have the things on the side. It doesn't make any sense.
Look at that ceremonial belt lift.
Going. Bye, belt. Go up there, belt.
Look at this. Look behind him.
Hopefully nobody steals it. Oh.
What if it's not just me in a TLC match? Miz and Morrison with the beatdown.
AJ has his little lackeys, but his lackey
Will Keith Lee
wants
show up?
his stuff. I don't know, maybe. Or Sheamus.
Oh, yeah, Shamey.
Why are you guys beating a girl in a dress? It's not very nice.
He's not a woman.
Oh.
He is 6'9" or 6'8". 6'6", probably.
Well, the hair in the dress just totally threw me.
Just don't give him a pronoun.
Pronoun. I'm throwing out pronouns. Roberto Lozano. Have a good night. All right, Roberto. Have a great night.
Morrison.
Bud.
Look at Morrison.
Oh, poor Morrison, indeed. He's like, I needed help and nobody was there.
AJ just got headbutt.
Nobody was there to help me.
Headbutted, I guess. Not a headbutt, maybe. Oh, shit.
Jesus.
Trying to break the Thunderdome.
My God, man. Do you know how much money they put into that?
At least $200.
At least.
Minimum. The giant. They're almost eye to eye. Oh, the chop block. Right into that left knee.
We have Tom Brown in the chat for a second. Hey, Tom, how's it going?
Hey, Tom.
What up, y'all? You enjoying the show?
Absolutely.
Oh, enjoying the snow? Totally.
Love
Who
the
wouldn't
snow
enjoy
and the
snow?
show. Oh, the phenomenal
Oh,
forearm.
snow. See, he's not wearing underwear. He had to put his dress down.
I need to get that four-wheeler running. People all day have been running up and down the road at like 50 miles an hour on their four-wheelers. Like, I'm like, hey, I can do that. I got one of those now. I don't know if my tires will allow it because they're all new, but
They will. They don't have that much grip. I don't know. What
yeah,
are they
look at
doing
this. He's
now?
gonna hit him with that.
Oh, right
into
like
the
that.
ladder. Making it pay right into the head, right into the face.
Gut face. He's gonna slam down on him.
There it is. He's trying to
Oh.
break those ladders already. And they haven't even got to TLC
I'm gonna
yet.
break and bend all of these over your.
Hand me that chair.
I need that. Thank you.
Get him in the ring. Let him choke slam a couple times. Smack.
See if he's learned
Repeated chair shots.
Just one or
McIntyre
two.
might not make it to TLC.
Oh, what's he
Look
gonna
at-
do?
He's gonna
like,
wedge
I don't
that.
know what I'm doing.
He's trying to wedge that in that corner.
I'm gonna put it over here.
He's got
This looks
wedged.
good. He's like, how do I get that over there?
Oh, drives his head through it. The chair wedged in between the turnbuckles.
Who's gonna come save him?
Nobody. They would have already done it. Fold that chair up.
That
Push
is
that
not
button,
a chair.
push the
That's
chair.
a table.
Don't talk to me. That's a table.
Ravi's like, Drew ain't losing at TLC.
Oh, he's losing before
He's
he even
gonna
gets
lose.
there.
He's losing right now.
AJ's going to climb that ladder
He's losing all of his
and grab
dignity.
that belt. McIntyre, look at the fight in McIntyre, though.
He's already lost his dignity. Just kidding.
Here it comes. McIntyre's laying on that table.
Right? He's getting ready for his surgery.
AJ gonna do something? Look at this.
Whee!
Oh, elbow drop!
But not a phenomenal one because he didn't take his thing.
That's a forearm.
Oh.
That's an elbow drop. His phenomenal is the forearm.
Oh, that's right. My
Look
bad.
at this. And grabs the ceremonial title. He won the ceremonial match at the end of Raw.
He's like, I'm going to take
McIntyre's still trying to climb up there, but he has no strength left. The decimation took its effect.
And they're like, fuck this. We're not going to see any more of this.
Scottish Warrior. They just cut it off air to cut right to the commercial so they can start Miz and Maurice's show.
Yes, because
they're like way better than Raw.
Literally, it's 9 o'clock. It went, done.
You're cut completely off the air.
Everybody,
unless you're showing boobs. We're cutting this off. Back in the Attitude Era, they're like, oh, bra and panty matches?
We need to continue for 10 to 15 more minutes.
You need 25 more minutes? Go ahead.
Totally. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We had Evil Bot in there at the last minute, but he said bye.
All right, everybody. We appreciate it. We're going to say goodnight. We will see you on Wednesday. Thank you for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.